always rise.
And we're live. Back in effect.
Boop, boop,
It
boop,
is
boop, boop.
the effing podcast 919.
What up?
I am B-Dub.
Branson.
Hassan, a.k.a. Alpha Dog.
Woof, woof.
Yes, and we're in the building, currently awaiting the arrival of Buddha, assuming he's coming. I don't know if he's confirmed his appearance or not, or SVP'd. But it's been a pretty hectic week this week. Lots of interesting news going on in the world of sports as well as entertainment, rap, everything. It's kind of a podcaster's dream this week. Lots of opinions, lots of things. But we're going to go ahead and give our customary shout-outs. We're going to give a shout-out to Eighth and Fancy for all of your adult beverage snacks
Shout out,
and
shout
needs. Then we're going to go for Dank Drinks, the dankest of drinks.
Shout out.
Then after that, there's Crimey Dealers.
Crimey.
Very crimey, very dealerish. And then we have the local food plug. Please eat responsibly. And our new shout out, Hassan, what?
Joe Meeks.
Joe Meeks.
Southern cuisine.
Cuisine.
Yes, the food was busting last week.
Yes,
Shout
it was
out,
very,
shout
very
out.
good. I had a second plate.
Yeah, the food was great. The food was great last week.
It's
I
a
can't even
shame
lie.
you missed those desserts because they came to home with me.
Yeah, you did take everything with you when you left. But look, he could have it. It was all good. I know he going to finish it off.
Yes, Branson didn't deserve those desserts. Yes. Okay, so it's been a very long, draining week. There's been a lot of things going on, lots and lots of stories. I wanted to go ahead. Do y'all have any shout-outs or anything? Y'all want to?
Just first week, shout out all the Leos.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, shout out Leo.
It is
season.
Leo season.
Definitely give out shout out all the Leos. You know what I'm
Yes.
saying? A lot of people got birthdays getting ready.
I
to
know
come
too
up.
many Leos this week.
I know a lot of Leos. So a couple of my kids are Leos. Buddha's Leo. One of Buddha's sons are Leo. So yeah, shout out Leos. Leo
Yes,
season.
Leos are definitely in the house. Shout out to all the people celebrating their birthdays in the month of August. May you not get heat stroke. 'Cause it's a very, very, very hot
August
month.
is hot. August
It is very hot. Yes.
But that just means that
Close to
look,
Fall.
look, it's right around the
close
corner.
to fall.
you know what I'm
You know,
saying?
I can tolerate fall and spring. Those are the best times to me
Yep, fall
in
and
North
spring.
Carolina. Once we get into winter and summer, it's just too damn hot or too damn cold. So that balance is right there in fall. Fall is upon coming soon.
The best part, like, you know, we're everything is upon us. Football season, 33 days away till kickoff, you know, and like you say, the weather starts getting cooler because it was pretty hot this year.
Yeah.
This summer was a scorcher, if I must say so myself.
I know, and my power bill reflects that.
Oh, really?
Yes. Well, no. I've been making do. I've been turning my AC off in the mornings, and I try to leave it off in the afternoon unless it gets really, really hot. But I have to leave it on when I go to sleep. Otherwise, I wake up in a pool of sweat.
Big shout out to Rock and Jack too. My mom and dad, they always hold the kid down. I got to give them a shout out. And my dad is home now from the hospital after the surgery, getting better. Shout out my dad. I'm gonna give you a call, if not tonight, probably in the morning, something like
Awesome.
that. But definitely shout out to family.
Yes, good to hear. All right, so let's go ahead, get into these stories because there's a lot going on. I wanted to take, Buddha is coming in. I wanted to take time this week to discuss the news that's been happening since yesterday. It's been all over the news cycle with the WNBA. Enes Kanter and Royce White have decided to declare for the WNBA draft.
After careful consideration and reviewing the current eligibility guidelines, I am officially declaring myself a WNBA prospect. If simply declaring who you are is all that's required, then I meet every single requirement necessary to compete in the WNBA.
So you see what Enes Kanter had to say, right? You see how much of a mess this is becoming, right? And everybody want to act like, oh my goodness, we don't want to hate on trans. We don't want to hate on trans folks. That's not what that's about. Anybody who's hating on them should be ashamed of themselves. The WNBA, the NBA, and everybody else in between is absolutely right when they talk about not violating people's civil rights and liberties, not being hateful, not engaging in hate in any way, shape, form, or fashion, whether verbally, physically, or otherwise. We all know that. But what Enes Kanter is pointing to is about competition. So for somebody to transition from male to female, and for folks to act like it would be okay for them to participate in the WNBA is ridiculous. And when you have athletes from the WNBA saying that they're looking out for and speaking up on behalf of girls, because it would clearly be an unfair advantage to a trans athlete over people born female, what's the problem? What's the problem? We got to have common sense. And yes, Enes Kanter is going a bit too far, but he's right to do so to make a point. And Royce White, former NBA player, now a conservative pundit, he's right too because he's trying to make a point. Certain things are beyond ridiculous, and you got to call it out just to send the message. Do you get it now? Are you sure you want to continue this subject? Are you sure you want to continue on this path? Sure you don't want to be political pawns? Fine. Then understand that the WNBA is for girls and people born female and leave it at that. And stop acting like you don't know. Otherwise, there'll be a lot more Enes Kanters. And we all know y'all don't want that.
So that was Stephen A. addressing the matter going on with Enes Kanter and Royce White. And I got to say, this is some ridiculously stupid shit.
I second that. You know, you already knows somebody on the conservative side paying these fuck ass to come out here and say the shit because they trying to force the women to stand on one side or another. The problem that they having with this is you got over 70% of the women in the league is black. Over 30% of them is queer. You feel what I'm saying? So you're trying to stir up a pot of a situation that we reported last week that the Supreme Court has already made a stance on transgender, that they cannot compete with women. On top of that, various states has already created laws to where it's you can't even play. So the fact that we're having this conversation because a bunch of idiots trying to stir up some fear mongering is asinine.
I don't even know why we're giving it the light of day. It's goofy. You said it's goofy. It's beyond goofy.
Goofy is an understatement.
Like, I don't even know why we got to cover this goofiness, because it's goofy. We know that, especially at the pinnacle of sports, when you're getting paid money, when you're a paid athlete in the United States, gender, you see what I'm saying? It's no question. You're either going to be a man playing amongst men or females playing amongst females. Enes Kanter and Royce White are definitely clowns for this. It's goofy.
This is the stupidest shit they've done in a minute, especially Royce White talking about he dominate the WNBA. I'm like, no, you can't, nigga. You got to fly.
Look, yeah, exactly. He ain't. That's the reason why he ain't never played in the league, because he's scared to get on a plane.
Boy, I was thinking like that Rick Ross video last week. Like, Royce, give them people back their money.
Right.
Yeah, because you done took all that money from Houston as a rookie, couldn't fly anywhere because of your anxiety, and now you want to roll with this MAGA conservative crowd and do this whole shit.
But this whole, I ain't mean to cut you off, and this whole ass nigga this nigga got a 50-year ban. He can't even be around his ex-wife or his son.
Why?
Because that motherfucker is abusive. He beat his damn wife. Then on top of that, yeah. Then on top of that, they reported that he chased after his son, grabbed him around the neck, to where the judge had to come in and say he doesn't need to be around his family anymore. To where he got a 50-year ban.
I don't know.
So that just tell you all about his whole mindset from there. And then if you listen to some of his political points, he sounds stupid.
It just lets you know that people will say anything. Like this is just beyond goofiness. And you know what I'm saying? I don't even know why we give these people microphones to voice their opinions.
Well, when you got the Stephen A's and the Sophie Cunningham that's blowing it out, I mean, you got to talk about it. There's a lot of
sports pundits.
It's a lot of
Chris
sports.
Broussard.
Chris Broussard came out.
We know it's not going to happen. We know that it's not going to happen.
But we're talking about credible journalists that we've listened to
and that's
over
cool,
the years. So
we know that this what they're trying to do is not going to happen.
Okay, but you got a lot of people that's going to fall. They're going to drink the Kool-Aid, whether it's real or not. So
it's the incel community,
right?
Man. They want to see this happen.
Exactly. So we have to, us, the ones that know that it's not true, we have to speak up, because when you don't speak up and push back, they get louder and louder. You feel what I'm saying? We just talked about how Sophie brung this shit out of left field. She's been in the league over 7 years, never talked about this. And because she was at a main event, MAGA event, got named MAGA Barbie, she stoked this shit. And because of this, everybody's pouncing on it. Stephen A., anybody who's trying to sell content is pouncing on it. Then you got political conservative hacks paying these two motherfuckers that's not even in the league to come out and challenge this shit. Mm-hmm. It's so us who has common sense, who reads, who look at the news, we have to talk. We have to keep reminding people, like, listen, yeah, they got some stats under their names, but they stupid. And then what the fuck they're saying is not true.
Yeah, so this is coming off a debate over biological males competing in women's sports, which was strangely odd because there's been no trans women who have played in this league.
Not in this league, never. And will never be able to.
Exactly. So they're trying to challenge the league's collective bargaining agreement that states only players who are women are eligible to play in the WNBA without further defining the term. So I guess now what they're trying to do is pressure the WNBA to define what a woman is, yet we don't do this. Are we doing this for the NBA?
We ain't doing it for men. We ain't doing it for men because and that's the case, you can say the same thing for the men. If you're going to sit here and challenge the women's collective bargaining, then you have to do the same thing for men. And then let's just keep it 100. Everybody keep talking about let's protect women and girls, right? Then why the fuck you don't pay them why you don't pay them the same as men? So until y'all do that, y'all just talking, blowing smoke out there.
But you say pay them like men is in
pay
NBA
them their
athlete.
fair wages. Women don't get paid. They do the same.
Pay them the same percentage the men get.
Exactly. They do the same.
50%.
They do the same job as a man and get paid less.
So
most of them is smarter than most of the men. Their male counterparts in their perspective
I don't
field.
know about that.
I said in their perspective. Well, it's hold on, wait. If women, especially black women, are at a high rate of graduating from college, right? That means more and more of them are highly more educated.
How many of these women are graduating from college?
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, to my point, I said some of them, I didn't say all. You have some that outperform their male counterparts and they still get paid less. So if anybody keep jumping on this bandwagon train talking about let's protect girls and women, then pay them. And let's cut all the bullshit.
All this goofy stuff started to me and it's been rehashed again now, but when they were talking about a woman getting in the NBA. Like, I don't know if y'all recall when they were talking about who could be maybe the first woman to be in the NBA.
I mean, a woman has been drafted in the NBA.
Yeah, that's
fact.
Yeah, that's facts. That happened. So
did she play?
No.
Oh,
she was drafted, but they drafted like cartoon characters in the 70s.
That's what I'm saying. This slope doesn't even need to be skied down. Like the way we have it set up now, where our sports are based on gender, is the best way forward. You know what I'm saying?
Basic.
Just keep it. What is it? Keep it simple, stupid. Like just keep it simple, stupid, and that's just that. Like, I just lost huge respect for these dudes who did this.
I never had respect for either one of them.
But whether whether you're trolling or not, for you to even make a statement like that,
if you're getting paid enough, they ain't in the league. They're getting paid enough. Yeah, they'll come out and say it. Somebody give you a couple of million just to come out here and make a statement like that. Yeah, They did it.
Enes Kanter can't even go home to Turkey.
Right.
Like, that nigga's banned from his own country. That's the type of rep he has around the world. That's international. But the WNBA has issued a statement. They were saying, we embrace justice, equity, diversity, and inclusion. Those are the values that unite this union
Just
and
not
allow it to
penises.
protect women's sports while creating transformational change. Hate, abuse, and demonization of any person or group or people, including transgenders, only fuel fear, division, and harm. We will continue to have hard conversations, but we will not be used as political pawns. So,
Too late.
yeah, I mean, that is a little too late there.
The WNBA is the most politicized league right now that there is.
The problem is all these losers who keep trying to make statements off the backs of these women, like Riley Gaines. She keeps popping up. That's the person who lost to Leah Thomas, the male or transgender female swimmer.
Yeah.
But she placed 5th. So she's trying to act like if it wasn't for this dude, I would have won, when in actuality, you would have never won against the women who were competing, but you're walking around like you're a victim. That's why she keeps popping up. Mediocre athletes have to do shit like this to keep their name. Always white, mediocre athlete.
The DEI version.
Yeah, Enes Kanter, mediocre athlete. Was drafted by Utah. And they wasted that pick on him.
Yeah, and Royce wasted a pick on his ass.
Yeah.
And it was just
he
tall.
was chosen 16th by the Rockets, and he
Never
couldn't
played.
Never played.
So again, we got people, and then when you got the pundits like Stephen A. and Chris Broussard,
Yeah,
they're pushing the narrative. They're pushing the narrative. Sophie got all the smoke now. Now she talking about, we'll just focus on basketball. Bitch, we was focused on basketball. You came out of left field, started talking about this shit, and it took off away from basketball, focusing on this. You're the cause of it. So stand in your shit. That's why she got a clothesline today.
she got clothesline
Clothesline
about Dejanay. Yeah, Dejanay must have some transgender homegirls or something.
I don't know, but she
got everything else around her.
Dejanay like, bitch.
She was uncoordinated and fouled her. That's all it was.
But in addition to this, there's just been an attack of MAGA on these women. There was also that challenge issued by that person on Twitter where they wanted to pay the Las Vegas Aces $10 million to play the high school basketball team, male basketball team of this person's choice. Did you see that bet out there?
Yeah.
I thought that was corny as shit. Just because these women have already said that their male counterparts can beat them, the same way Caitlin Clark said it like last week in her interview. Serena Williams has admitted male tennis players can whoop their ass. So what do we need to prove at this point?
Like, you know what I'm saying?
We're
Like,
talking.
This just for the chauvinists.
like that. That's all it is.
But
Like,
who be pushing the narrative though?
It's the right-wing conservative media.
Them soft ass, thin lip monkeys. Them the motherfuckers that be sitting here, getting out here, getting in their feelings, pushing the bullshit narrative. Their egos is shot. Because let's keep it real, a lot of the women will beat them right-wing political pundits who's sitting here doing all the talking.
Oh yeah, they don't hope.
oh yeah, they blow them out.
Exactly.
Like,
So now you will have a problem with a dominant woman. You feel what I'm saying? That can beat you in a sport that male or female can play. So yes, and let's keep it real. We do know white men love to go at black women, try to make it seem like they're men and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So all that historical racial bullshit is coming into play. A lot of those women will beat them motherfuckers in one-on-one or team ball.
Yeah, I mean, I have no doubt that WNBA players can beat a non-professional male at basketball. Except maybe like top tier college. Well, college is professional.
I don't know, a top tier high school team. I don't think.
I mean, they could give the WNBA players that work, and that's the point they're trying to make. All the top players in the WNBA have admitted they can be defeated by their male counterparts. So,
but that's not what we're watching the game for. We're watching them to play against their female counterparts, which makes the game interesting. So
I mean, I agree. Now we have Carlos Walker in the chat. He said, "Do you guys believe in transgender play in the WNBA?
No, we
I
don't.
don't believe in none of that.
We don't.
Hell no.
We don't.
No.
If they should have a league for a transgender league.
I definitely
I
agree
believe
there.
that. Because again, men are physically.
If you're that confused about your
Sexuality?
you know what I mean, then yeah, you definitely need a league of your own.
Yeah, I agree on that, but I also agree transgender women should be eligible to compete in the NBA.
No, they should have a league of their own too.
I mean, I agree, but until then, they should be qualified for the regular NBA.
Right, so that's why I'm saying this whole conversation is asinine, but people are getting paid to say this bullshit. So now everybody who's jumping on each side.
Hold on, we go to act like Dennis Rodman. They played off.
Dennis Rodman is a man.
He's a man.
A gay man is still a man.
And can we say he gay? Because he had women.
I mean,
he had bitches.
Jason Collins play.
Dennis Rodman had bitches, bro.
I know.
Oh yeah,
I'm
he
just
got the
saying.
whole
That's
child
different.
and
Dennis
everything.
Rodman had
But-
bitches.
Nah, I'm just.
So what I'm saying,
we know that. We know
So
that
he was a man.
We know that men
just cross-dressed.
need to play with men, and women need to play with women, especially when there's money involved. When there's money,
you
like
got
the
to.
pinnacle of sports,
Got
like
to.
the top of your profession. Yes, it has to be gender specific.
Yeah, so I don't see them as protecting girls. I see them as just making
Trolling.
a scene for their own benefit, their own attention, their own money, their own popularity. And like I said, it's just the MAGA crowd that's fueling all this shit.
I'm telling
Everybody else understands what the definition of a woman is when it comes to at least playing in the WNBA.
Or playing in any league for that matter.
Yeah, and I do believe they're trying to make the league transphobic, or they're trying to make them speak against transgender women, or they're trying to make the WNBA turn against them, when I'm pretty sure there's more transgender WNBA fans than there are maybe regular NBA fans. Or at least they're more welcome there. So what they're trying to do is make the WNBA turn against transgenders by...
Which, again, could you say the same for the men's sports, the men's league? The same conversation can be held for the men's league. It ain't. You know what I'm saying? Because, like I said, where this shit started from? I'm sorry, race plays a lot in this shit. You got two white women that's leading this supposed to be rhythm and rhyme in the last couple of months in the W. Caitlin Clark and Sophie Cunningham. Them two been used as Trojan horse to whatever political attack they wanted to do against the W, against women in general, women of color in general. They are using these two women for such. So anybody who's a fan, whether you a fan of theirs or a fan of the W period, or just love the sport, this is where you gotta say, all right, enough is enough. Know who's starting the bullshit and why. If Sophie never said anything, will we be talking about this shit? No, we're not.
No, I think that's what it is. She put that out there. The MAGA crowd saw it as an opportunity.
You jump on it. Trojan horse.
Yes. And it's weird. Anybody can technically declare for the WNBA draft. Whether you're eligible or not is a different thing. And I also don't like the fact that Royce White is talking about putting a discrimination lawsuit together. If,
Goofy.
Yeah, that's a little silly.
Again,
Goofy.
but we do, people pay people to say stupid shit.
Goofy.
Yeah.
Let's talk about if we're going to talk about the dub.
It was a great game today. Minnesota,
not just today's game.
all last night too.
Yeah, let's talk about the Fever and the Aces the other night.
the other night.
That was the dub. Let's talk some
I saw.
dub.
Didn't the Lynx play the Aces today?
Yeah, they played today.
That's the game I watched.
I told you my rookie of the year shine.
Olivia.
boy.
Yeah.
Olivia Miles. She is listen. She balled out today, and hey, she gave that work. That's all I know. And Nafisa Collier, she hadn't even played. She only played like 5-6 games in.
If I saw right, the Lynx locked up a playoff spot today too. I believe
they're the top. They
should.
won.
Yeah,
They're the top
number
team
one.
in the W.
But that Aces Fever game was very interesting to say the least, and it was all right. You know what I'm saying?
All right, you got Cynthia. What's her hit 2 game? She's the first.
CC or
No.
CC said two threes to send the game into overtime.
No, what's the name? Point guard. What's the name? I got on the tip of my tongue. Damn. Point guard for the Aces. Somebody in the chat help me. Point guard for the Aces. No, the other one.
Well,
She hit 2. She tied it to send it into overtime, and she hit the game winner.
Well, I know that CC point
turned
two
the
free
ball
throws. She missed 2 free throws.
And she turned the
missed
ball
2 free
over.
throws. She turned the ball
8 times.
What's crazy? What's crazy about, because, like I said, it was a decent game. Both teams weren't really playing that good, but Asia stepped up in overtime.
But see, that's important. I'm about to say you gonna get to that.
If you give me a second,
I'm about to say you went all around
Give
it.
me a second. Anyway, Asia showed up in overtime, and I don't know what CC was thinking, like trying to go at Asia one-on-one.
Oh, yeah, I saw
when
that block.
like, you know, especially at the time, I think
A
Kelsey
block
was
and a
hot.
steal.
Kelsey was hot at that time and stuff like that. But just you having the reigning defensive player of the year on
You have the face of the W going against the so-called face of W.
You have the reigning defensive player of the year on you, mind you, and the MVP. I understand that you want to make that shot and stuff like that, but that was
wasn't
not the
happening.
time. That wasn't the time. You should have went to somebody else in that
Kelsey
situation.
Mitchell.
And, you know, it might have been a different result. And like, you know, Hassan said, like, the shot got blocked. They went up in the air for the ball, and Asia won the ball.
It's a block and a
on
steal.
top of that,
Oh, wait a minute. You taking her stat away.
If you cut me off again,
You
when
taking her
be
stat
like,
away.
Hold up, let me finish. But the biggest thing I took away from this is after the play happens, CeCe sits on the floor rolling around while everybody else is getting back on defense, which leads to Gray hitting the game-winning 3. CeCe definitely let her team down in that situation, rolling around on the floor instead of getting back hustling, playing defense.
If you're going to describe the defensive player of the year, give her full stat. You talking about she stole the ball and it was she blocked the shot and stole the ball at the same time. That's the stat.
Cool.
Carry on.
Now, Carlos is back in the chat. He said women in the WNBA want transgenders to play. Are they putting their foot in their mouth?
Oh, they don't want it. They don't
I
want
don't
it.
think women want
Advocated
transgenders.
for, a transgender to play. That's not something. See, what it really is there are a lot of people that want to challenge the WNBA's support of transgender
Integrity.
people. And they're trying to misinterpret having them involved in the WNBA as fans or anything other than a player, and they're trying to misinterpret it and make it seem like they want to have them on the court as players. And that's not the case. The WNBA is reaching out to transgender women for fans and support, not as players, though. So I think a lot of people are purposely misconstruing their support for transgender women as, you know, like, come on in and play with us,
You
where they're
advocate-
like, no, you can buy a ticket and wear a fucking jersey and watch these girls play. We don't want you actually on the court. Maybe as a ref. I can see a transgender ref.
Look, and they need good referees. Like, if we're talking about, they need some quality referees in the dub, because the referee is really iffy at times.
None of these women, I don't care what they say.
That referee is shit. That
Yeah.
shit ain't no iffy.
Well,
let's call it like
okay,
it
I'm
is.
being nice, but
No.
the refereeing is.
How the fuck you gonna be
is-
nice about describing them? And you sit here getting tight when I'm trying to help you out describing your favorite player. That's all.
refereeing
It's shit.
is
Booty.
yeah.
How you can get some high school, you can get some college ref. The ref better than the W's ref.
Yeah. So, I don't think these women want to play with transgender women,
they
but
just
also
they're just speaking up for them.
But also at the same time, they don't want to say anything that's going to turn the transgender women fans off from supporting them. So, of course, they're going to say the necessary media, politically correct answer in terms of inclusion, but they also don't want them actually on the floor.
The grifters are trying to cause bullshit. Trying
Exactly.
to just because you're speaking up for somebody doesn't mean I want them out there playing as well. So that's where people has to use your common sense. Because you speak up for somebody, that doesn't necessarily mean you want them, join the league. All they're doing is just speaking up for a group of people who are being marginalized. That's it.
Exactly. But yeah, that other game that happened today in the WNBA, there's going to be a fallout between Dejanay Carrington and Sophie Cunningham as everybody's making a big deal on the hard foul that she did to Sophie when she was in transition trying to score, and now everybody's talking about
So with 2 minutes left in the first quarter, Dejanay Carrington just slapped the dog shit out of Sophie Cunningham. Sophie pops up. She's obviously upset. Dejanay says, try me. And then look at Stephanie White. Look at her face. Look. It's mad as shit. Now, number one, this is obviously a flagrant 2. It just is. By the letter of the law, you got to call a flagrant 2. We all know these refs are not consistent. Plenty of people have been smacked over the head this season and have also not received a flagrant 2. I mean, obviously, she did not make a play on the ball. That is a mid-air clothesline. And when I saw it, I said, damn, how could she do that? Not to Sophie Cunningham, champion of little girls around the world, savior of the transphobic, not the beacon of the patriarchy. Not Sophie. They said Dejanay back to the locker room, ejected her from the game, and she whipped out the phone immediately. It was an interesting day in the W. She ain't even untie her shoes yet. Also, I want y'all to see this bullshit tech they gave Caitlin Clark. Now listen, this is a bullshit tech. Make no mistake about it. Am I the biggest Caitlin Clark fan in the world? Just a quick scroll through my content will tell you otherwise. But this is a bullshit call. The commentators were talking about it, and they said that when they came back from break, the refs let them know that it was because Caitlin had extended her forearm into the ref. So watch this. She gets bumped by Natasha Cloud. She loses her footing. She don't have the best balance in the world. Y'all know Caitlin. And the ref got her feelings hurt, apparently, and she teched her. There's nothing there, bro. And here's the thing. If I'm a ref, all you gotta do is wait. Caitlin probably gonna call you a bitch or some other shit. It'll happen. But this is not the tech to give her. It's a bullshit tech. Call it what you want. I'm just being fair. Some of y'all want me to be one way or the other. You should know by now. You don't get to tell me what the fuck to do. That was a bad call. If we're gonna agree on something, because I know y'all like to be combative, you like to be contrarian, and I love it because it pays my bills. WNBA refs are the worst fucking refs of any sport that I've ever been adjacent to. It's like they plucked these refs out of some tiny obscure town where they're both ref for the local high school, sheriff of the local police department where the size of the force is 2 people, and they also run the one tiny gas station that always seems to find a way to put $150 holds on your $10 worth of gas. I'm just talking shit. I'm sleepy.
Yeah, so there's going to be a lot of fallout from that hard foul. I do agree it was a hard foul. It was flagrant 2. She deserved to be ejected.
But Sophie should have got a tech as well.
Yeah.
Or like how she, once again, look at the video last year, how she came on the scene. She did I forgot the lady name that she did it to. She did a similar hard foul to the lady, and that was in supposedly protecting Caitlin Clark. And the lady went at her. She got ejected. Sophie never did. And she didn't get a tech or none of that shit. And everybody was cheering on what she was doing. So now the roles are reversed, and now everybody sitting here got so much to say. Once again, it was a clear foul.
It was a hard foul.
It was a hard foul, and it was
basketball.
It was not. She did not go for the ball. And yes, she should have been ejected.
Basketball.
But when Sophie got to get held back and put her hands on Carrington, she should have got a tech.
Basketball is a physical sport. It's always been a physical sport.
Well, you already know the NBA. You can't hit nobody's head.
If you watched it, she went for the ball, but being a little bit.
She did not.
No. She was just late on the reflex.
She clotheslined her ass.
Because she was late going for the ball. She was actually going for the ball. You could see it in her face. No. She was just late going for the ball. But she definitely deserved to get put out. That's definitely contact to the head.
She had a whole forearm. Her whole forearm was on Sophie's forehead. She
was late going for the ball. She was going for the ball.
It was a slow-ass layup. Sophie didn't go up with the layup real fast. That shit was slow as hell.
Because Sophie was trying to draw the foul.
She intended to clothesline her ass. She intentionally went after her.
Yeah, so Sophie did speak after the game. She said it was unnecessary. She said, I've never spoken to her, have no beef with her, but I guess she had some pin-up stuff. So get your shit off. That's fine. I can take it. It's intentional. That's what she said.
It's a hard foul. Stop it.
Yeah,
it was a hard foul. That's it.
She says she has no reason to be doing any of that. That's a good way to get kicked out. I don't even know her. She wasn't on the team last year when all this was going on, but I do think when people play the Fever, we're televised, there's a lot of eyes on us, and people just want attention, and that's just her trying to get attention. That's what she said.
Same way how she got attention talking about the trans, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Well,
see how motherfuckers try to flip and play victim just that fast?
It was a hard foul. She will be all right. But the CC foul, that was bogus. Super bogus.
You can't touch the ref.
She stumbled into the ref. She didn't.
Hey,
it was a super bogus call.
I feel
and
what you're
they
saying.
rescinded it. They rescinded it because it was bogus.
Did they?
Yeah,
I didn't call. I didn't hear.
They rescinded it. It was bogus. If you look at the play, like he said, you already know CC kind of uncoordinated as is, and she
If you can't be the face of the W and you fucking uncoordinated.
Anyway, she already was tripped up and she fell, and then like she stumbled.
She's flopping.
She hit the
flopping.
Nah, she ain't hit the floor like that.
No,
she.
You know, anytime she flails like that, that's a flop.
Flopping is when you hit the floor and you're rolling around.
You know when that's at the hit on the floor? You could flail and throw your hands up like plenty of times. If you look at some of her,
if you stay upward, regardless of if you move back or that's not really flopping.
Bro, much as we watch the
floor.
NBA and motherfuckers niggas be flopping and they standing up, everybody ain't hitting the floor to flop, bro. You know that.
Yeah.
You know that.
Yeah, that is true. Now, Carlos said he was wondering, have we heard of Gabby Williams?
Yeah, I heard of her.
She played in the WNBA. She said that she wouldn't mind to have a teammate to be transgender. Now, how good is Gabby Williams?
I think she's an all-star. I think she's an all-star.
Okay. Because the one thing I was going to say is, you know how you have some Enes Kanters and Royce Whites in the NBA? Well, you have their female equivalents in the WNBA.
Again, she probably was trying to be funny because she already see. And look, everybody sit here bringing some bullshit to the table. Fuck it, let's go.
Yeah.
You gonna ask me a question like that? I'm gonna say something stupid.
Well, yeah, that's my point. There are people in the WNBA who aren't that good in the league, and they're trying to secure their future outside of sports.
Sophie Cunningham.
Yeah, so they're doing the exact opposite of Sophie Cunningham. They're going the liberal, far-leaning, right, left. So they're trying to secure their future outside of the league as well. So there are lots of women who ride the bench in the WNBA that will say anything pro-transgender to get their eyes on them.
Remember, she just got a shoe that just came out not too long ago.
Well, my thing is, I judge the WNBA based on what the stars say. I want to know what Olivia Miles' opinion is on playing against transgender women. Caitlin Clark. Just the top stars.
Angel Reese.
Yeah, that's who I care about because their future is the WNBA.
So that lets you know when you have caliber men like Stephen A., Chris Broussard, the Chris Broussards uplifting pretty much a bench rider. Mm-hmm. She doesn't even average 10 points a game. You feel what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And she's getting her name is mentioned with the likes of Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese and stuff like that. She is nowhere near on that level. The nigga had the other night 28 minutes. She gets $15,000 a game. Let me say that. That's her paycheck. $15,000 a game. She played 28 minutes and only had 2 goddamn points. How the fuck you get $15,000 a game? You play 28 minutes, you only get 2 damn points. And he was 0 for 3 from the 3-point range. Yeah. So this is what I'm talking about. If this was in a men's league, they wouldn't get no airspace. Period. Unless they got their own podcast and they run the numbers up on that. But in the men's league, bench players don't even get talked about.
Yeah. So exactly. So I'm going to see a lot of WNBA players who I've never heard of who are going to come out with support for transgender women, who are going to say crazy shit about playing with them. So, I only listen to the stars when it comes to the WNBA on this opinion. I only want to hear the good WNBA players'
I don't want to hear nobody that rides the bench.
And Caitlin Clark has already said men can whoop their ass. So she's not in support of it. And because she's a political, she's going to ride the fence on that. She's not going to say yes or no because she don't want to lose the support of the MAGA crowd or the transgender crowd. Again? So I'm not expecting Caitlin Clark to say anything on this. I'm expecting her to keep it very neutral.
Well, guess what? She been called a coward. Yeah. Megyn Kelly called her a coward. And this the same one that told LeBron James to shut up and dribble.
Oh, that was on
Yeah.
Laura.
Like I said,
Ingram.
Michael Jordan never spoke on not one issue ever.
But he
Never.
also hasn't been used as a Trojan horse in a political scheme of things.
Michael Jordan, the biggest name that could have done something, possibly never spoke on not their issue because he was worried about his bottom line.
And he never
And
was
I'm not-
put in a position to speak on it. And when he did,
I'm sure people.
There was no social media when Jordan.
Exactly.
But nevertheless, just because it wasn't social media, I'm sure people wanted him to speak on certain social
And he didn't.
issues, and he didn't.
And he was-
Just like
I got
because
you.
He wasn't going to speak on it because it wasn't going to affect his bottom line. So I don't understand why y'all expect Caitlyn to therefore speak on
Social media.
issues.
social media has a big influence.
Social media pressures.
Why you think these motherfuckers got to spend? They got to pay billions of dollars in lawsuits because of their influence of the damage they have done.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
why don't you think she says nothing? Because she's not going to affect her bottom line.
But the point is, she's in a no-win situation
They're
because you
gonna
know why?
pressure the media to say.
She's in a no-win situation now because when you entertain any little bit, now even the people on her side, the MAGA side, is getting at her for
Yeah.
not saying something. Stephen A. Smith on his show Friday said he was disappointed in her because she should say something. The same people.
You don't have to say anything. People want
I get
you to
what
do
you saying.
stuff, but that person doesn't have to do it. They don't have to. And I don't blame her. I don't.
Yeah.
I don't blame her at all.
She just wants to hoop. Lots of these women want to hoop. I don't think they have the. I don't think they have it in them to like discuss politics.
I don't
or be
think that
political
was
pundits.
their thing, like
But
to be political pundits. Like, and I don't blame them for not speaking up on certain issues because they don't want anything to do with it. Yes, I'll take the money.
Yeah.
I'll take the money, but I'm not saying anything
Yeah,
about
but you
it.
know the same people that always say keep politics out of sports, keep things racial benign. Them the ones are pushing this shit. That's the whole thing. And with everything that's going on with you got the war in Iran, you got gas prices going up, the economy is sucked, the job market, they just lost 23,000 jobs just this month. The economy sucked. Man, they throwing so much propaganda out here to keep us all over the place to where this is what you get. And with social media and people who's have the platforms to push the content to consume people's brains, that's why they losing. That's why they lost the lawsuit because of their influence. So social media plays a lot into this shit.
Yeah, social media is responsible. They're the ones pressuring the media to ask these questions. Because the media is looking for, any type of outlet just to get some sort of substance to ask them these questions during press
And
conferences.
that's cool, but you ain't gotta ask it. You ain't gotta answer just because it's asked. That's just like in regular life. Just because you ask me something, don't mean I gotta answer it.
Yeah. So we'll see what happens, man, with this playing out. But I do know the WNBA said they're having a meeting this week coming up to discuss all this stuff going on with MAGA, and they're trying to, I guess, redefine with the Players Association what a woman is, which I think is ridiculous. But
Absolutely ridiculous.
they pressure them to do this.
Well, I mean, right now, again, it's time to speak on it because remember we've been talking about it for over a month. They're using the drama to bring in new eyes. Now the drama is getting out of control. They're trying to reel it back in because they don't want it to drown out what the women is actually doing on the court.
Don't worry. About 2-3 more weeks, won't even be hearing about the WNBA because football season will be just about in full swing. You know what I'm saying?
Are you still gonna be hearing about the W? Because like I said,
It won't be as prevalent as it is now because
still
football runs the media. We know this.
Yeah, but it still will be part of it because again, they'll be going on. They'll be going
backstories.
Okay.
Backstories.
Well, we'll see. There won't be backstories because once again, when people put money into division, it's going to keep it in the algorithm. That's the part that you underestimate.
Okay, well, let's go ahead and move on. There's been a little bit more sports topics going on in the news. Jaylen Brown decided to do his first press conference after being traded to the 76ers. And it seems like there's a little bit of beef going on between him and former teammate Jason Tatum. You can see from both clips that there's a little bit of tension on this former duo.
Being a leader doesn't mean you know it all, right? I don't know it all. I'll be the first person to say that. Being a leader is being comfortable with raising your hand like, Michelle, I don't know. Can you explain that to me? I don't know X, Y, and Z. I want to learn, right? Somebody, being around somebody that feel like they know it all, I don't want to be around that person, right? I don't want to be the smartest person in the room. I want to learn from somebody else.
Jalen, how would you characterize your relationship with Jason over the last year, Jason Tatum, and is that a partnership you both wanted to continue before the trade?
We won a championship together. So anybody that you win a championship, you would think like that's what, a brotherhood or a lifelong legacy would entail. Obviously, there's ups and downs in any type of relationship for sure, but on my end, it's nothing but respect. Besides when he plays the Sixers, I hope he does well. But other than that, everything for me is just based in respect.
Have you guys been able to talk?
Not really.
Yeah, so very obvious tension there.
You know what I see right there?
What's that?
I see one is locked in. He's an alpha. You feel what I'm saying? He been trained for this moment. And I see another motherfucker who been coddled something like because, remember, Jaylen Brown, his granddaddy was in his ear. That's why he speak up and do all the things that he do. And, Tatum, his single parent mother, you feel what I'm saying? So you can already see where the concept of men engaging. You know what I'm saying? One is confidence about himself. One is light skin. Colorism plays in this.
Oh, Lord.
All this shit plays. Well, you call it what you want to call it. Because if it was another light skin brother talking like that, would it even be a matter? So call it what you want to call it.
Me off guard, man.
Call it what you. Well, I guess so. Shit, he light skinned. Shit, everybody feels some type of way.
Can it be as simple as this? Because we all work, and you don't like everybody you work with.
Yeah.
We just work together.
Okay.
We just happen to be here together. We came together to do this job. We accomplished the job, and now, we've gone our separate ways. Mm-hmm. Now, I probably feel a certain way because you probably could have said something to stop whatever happened, but you were like, nah, let him go ahead because you want your money, and that's understandable. But, yeah, Jalen, I can't wait for Jalen.
Okay, well, now, a lot of this came about from a Twitch stream Jalen did last month in July. He said he felt there was a lack of respect that was happening during the trade talks and that he wasn't thrilled with the way Brad Stevens handled some of the conversations that they had. So he's basically kind of hinting that there was some tension between him and the Celtics organization before he was traded. He didn't necessarily say Jason's name, but there's also kind of a hint that there might have been some tension between them. And so that's kind of where it's going at. And it's going to be very interesting. If I'm looking at Tatum, like, nigga, you didn't win this chip. I won it. Remember who you was having a fucked up ass game 7. I put the team on my back. I got the MVP. I pull us over the line. And the fact that you got problems with me because I helped us get over that line when before we won that chip, everybody kept saying, break them up, break them up. You feel what I'm saying? They can't get it done. I save our legacy. And for the fact that you getting mad because you coming out of your mouth saying, I'm the smartest in the room, I saved your career if that's the case. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so, some people are saying it is they're different backgrounds that are causing this issue. Yeah.
Y'all can sit here and laugh at all you want to. That shit facts. I'm telling you what it is. That man, he feels secure about himself. That's not saying Tatum a bitch or nothing like that. But the fact of the matter is, if you raise around males strong male figures. You should know this. And they ingrain stuff in you. You got that sense of confidence that when you come in that room, you don't give a damn who's higher up. Hey, I know my shit. Tatum, on the other hand, he's a company man. You feel what I'm saying? He's not gonna go too far left or too far right. And let's keep it real. Colorism does play a factor. You got one of them is light skinned, fair skinned, and another person is dark skinned. That plays a fact.
How?
It does.
How so?
What you mean? You know, so
they're villainizing Jaden Brown because he's dark skinned.
He's dark skinned and he know his shit. He's smart.
The face of the league is dark skinned. LeBron.
That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is
Michael Jordan.
That's not what I'm saying.
Dark.
Jaylen Brown, his activism is different than anybody else's as well. So when you come in with that sense of confidence without nobody's permission, that's a threat. And that doesn't matter. It matter if you come in the company, whatever. If you come in with a sense of confidence, and if that was a white man that did that, wouldn't be no problem. Oh, that's the type of man you need. Tatum, he does that. Obviously, Jalen, he has an activism that what Stephen A. had even said some companies didn't want. Like,
all the disrespect Jalen needs to know is they traded you for Paul George.
Yeah,
in
that's
2020. Like
20,
they traded you for
26.
Paul George in 2026.
This ain't even prime Paul George.
That's what I'm saying. Like they wanted 2026 Paul George instead of you. That's just disrespectful.
That's very disrespectful.
That's disrespectful.
And like I said, it should be because he's the reason why they got that chip.
Yeah.
Let's call it like it is.
No, I agree.
He's the reason why they got that chip. So if anybody should have got traded, it should have been Tatum. And why did they lose that 3-1 lead last year to where he said it was my favorite season? See, this is where people don't listen and pay attention. He said it was my favorite season because why? People say he couldn't be the number one. People say he couldn't lead the team. You feel what I'm saying? They was taking last year as, we're gonna just be relevant in some type of manner. They didn't expect the Celtics to be number 2 in the Eastern Conference, had a chance to come back. Then when Tatum come back, oh Lord, here we go. We got a chance to win. When it was him coming back, fucked the whole chemistry up. That's the reason why they lost the 3-1 lead. Did Tatum play the fifth game? No, he sat out. So here you are, you at the podium, you feel some type of way because you was out this whole season. You come back in, you wasn't healthy, you fucked the whole rotation up because automatically the people that was starring Pritchard and them, that the role players that was doing their thing, they're taking a back seat, giving it to you because you the star player and you wasn't healthy and you fucked up the whole rhythm of the whole team. So now when I'm at the exit conference, yes, I'm going to say this is my favorite season. Because this nigga fucked it up. Remember we won the chip because of me. Because he had a fucked up ass game 7.
Yeah. Cool. Well, I think it's going to be a very interesting game this season between the Celtics and the 76ers.
He's going to cook their ass. Hey, that's my calendar. I'm watching.
Have you seen JoJo? JoJo done lost 45, 50 pounds.
What are we talking about?
Joel Embiid done lost 40, 50.
Man, he ain't got no choice now. He ain't got no choice.
And that's cool. But I'm just saying, the Sixers.
Let me ask you that question. Let me try to ask you this question. Is it Joel Embiid team?
No, it's Jaden.
No,
I'm still.
He said it was Embiid's team.
With Joe's team because
it ain't his team.
He came. Jaylen Brown came to the Sixers. Joel's been there the whole time.
It don't matter. You talking about a championship MVP player coming to your team.
Let me ask you a question.
2 alphas.
If they're both on the court, who gets the ball?
Jaylen.
No.
Yes.
Joel's going to get the ball.
We'll see, bro.
I don't know. It depends on the situation.
You will see. You keep undermining that shit, bro. We'll see.
And LeBron decides who gets it.
Because he going to be the facilitator.
I forgot Brown was there.
Right, exactly.
Brown's going to make the best pass available. So you already know that. He's going to make the most high IQ play there is.
Exactly.
So it can be either one any night. He can be option 1 one night. He can be option 2 one night. It just all depends. We'll see. We will see. I'll agree with you there. LeBron has the ball. You're right.
Cool.
Maxey don't have the ball.
You have the ball too.
Nigga, there's about 5 niggas on the starting lineup that can hit the game-winning shot.
Y'all can average like 125 points a game for real.
That whole starting lineup could hit the game.
Yeah, exactly. You got 5 niggas that can score 20 points. Like, come on.
It's gonna be nice. All right, I didn't mean to cut you off. Go ahead.
Okay. Well, I was just gonna say, let's go ahead and move on because I wanted to get into some of this hip hop beef going on. Looks like ASAP Rocky has decided to respond back to Drake because Drake threw a diss at ASAP Rocky regarding Rihanna. So ASAP decided to address that with Jason Lee.
She not on my fucking album. That's stupid. But she posted my album.
Yo, baby mama ain't even post a single damn. Where she at? Yeah, where she at?
When he dropped Iceman and he said, your girl didn't post your album. That's stupid. But then you still went to number 1. You took his girl. I didn't. He wasn't, look. You know? I mean, look, I'll let you tell it. If that's what you want to say, it. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's like football. If you fumble and the star player pick it up, you can't really be mad. You said it. Okay. You know what I'm saying? By the way, I think really and truly, like, it's weird that, like, everybody done moved on with their lives and, like, motherfuckers still strung up on that. Like, it's just bugged out to me, you know what I'm saying? And the weird internet antics and the smear campaigns and all that, we see right through that. Like, that's why I just be like, oh, I ain't responding to that. That's fair. Like, let's come and go. You know what I'm saying? So when he dropped Iceman and he said, your girl didn't post your album, that's stupid. But then you still went to number 1. Wait. We have to settle. Wait, let me say this. Okay. This is the problem, though. If she would have posted my album, everybody would have been like, you only went number 1 because your girl posted, She not on my album. Like, you know what I'm saying? What single she supposed to be posting? She posted my album. Right. After it went number 1. Wait, but can I just do something real quick? Hold on. Give it up for a number 1 album.
So that was ASAP on with Jason Lee.
Drake still sore.
Drake, and I'm sorry, but Drake is being very petty right now.
He a soft ass nigga.
But they both gone back and forth. It's not just Drake. We're not going to do Drake like that.
Yeah, we're going to do him like that.
Be throwing shots too.
But Drake throw the shots
everything.
first.
But changes everything. Drake throws shots and ASAP throws shots. If you're going to call Drake petty, you're going to call ASAP petty too.
I mean, listen. The fact of the matter is, hey, ASAP like, look, nigga, you fumbled the ball. I scooped it up. Move on.
I will give him that.
You got a baby by a stripper. I got a baby. I got 3 babies by a billionaire. So, I mean, what we doing? You shouldn't be talking shit. Yeah, Move on.
I think that's what ruined Drake's like image with Rihanna's when he had that baby by a stripper. Yeah.
Like how?
She's more than a stripper.
Like nigga, why are we even talking? Like you shouldn't even be mentioning my name. My baby mom's a billionaire, dog.
Yeah.
Real talk.
Yeah, and it's not over.
This is where I talk about Drake got too much time on his hand. Like, bro, put the music out. Fuck all that other shit, cause now you sound weird out right now. You commenting on another man. You had her first. You fucked up. You thought she was an average chick. That's what happened. Meanwhile, ASAP like, oh, nigga, I got that. Now he got 3 up in her. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm like, yo. And like he said, if she posted his album up before, y'all have been, and his sales would have went the way it was, you'd be like, only reason why I did because your baby mama did it. She did it after it went number 1. So
why does it matter?
Your boy Drake keep mentioning it.
Where's she at?
Where's she at? You just did it there. Yeah, exactly. Right, exactly. So it sound like to me he's sore. I would be too, nigga.
Yeah. Now ASAP also said he's down for a bare knuckle boxing match. He said, "Fuck some gloves, bare knuckle, like the Irish."
Stop the cap.
He'll beat his ass.
That nigga, stop the cap. Like, first of all, y'all was not boxing bare knuckle. That's not happening.
I mean, he did talk about his baby mom.
Come on, man, you can't do that, dog.
Yeah.
She ain't just no baby mom. Yeah. You feel what I'm saying?
That's Rihanna.
That's Rihanna, nigga.
I might have to fight on behalf of Rihanna.
Word up.
Hold on. What did he say? He asked where she was at, why she didn't post her single.
You shouldn't be speaking her name, period.
He didn't speak on her like that.
It don't matter. We all know
Drake
this.
been throwing shots.
Come on, subliminal
I
shit,
said
bro.
Rocky been throwing shots too.
But we ain't talking about his baby moms. Right.
I'm just saying.
He mad
they both
because
throwing shots.
Nah, he
It is
mad
what it
because
is.
he, like he said, he got a baby by a bottom chick and ASAP got a baby by a top chick. You feel what I'm saying? That's all.
It's just Drake can't get over the fact that Rihanna chose him over him.
Dark skinned nigga.
Yeah.
Who?
ASAP is a dark skinned nigga.
Yeah.
And
Well-
Drake is a light skinned nigga. Yeah.
Well, I'm thinking it's just Drake
I'm
feels
being funny, man. Come on, chill out.
Drake feels
I'm saying
entitled.
all my dark skin, light skin shit. Go ahead.
Drake feels entitled to Rihanna because of his success.
He
is what
feel
I
entitled to any goddamn thing.
Well, I know, but at the end of the day, you see who he had a kid by. So,
Right.
I think that really took his notch down with
Yeah,
all
that
the
nigga-
other celebrity
yo,
women.
That nigga need to chill out. He about to lose to he lost to another dark skinned nigga. Like, chill out, bro. You on a 2-game losing streak right now, bro. Leave it alone. He got off of Meat Mills and he like, yeah. And then look, he done lost 2 straight. Chill out.
Yeah.
Let it go. Make
Yeah.
the music and take out the 100 different chicks that you picked out randomly and gave them Birkin bags and gave them money and shit like that. That's an egotistic shit. You feel what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like, nigga, he's weird out. The nigga hurt.
Well, who started it is the question.
Drake. He
You
did.
don't know who started it, Brand?
Drake
I have
started
no idea. I just know that
Drake started
they've
it.
been both going good. How did he start it?
Drake started.
How did he start it?
Huh? You
How
talking
did
about
he start it?
talking about his baby mom. There you go.
Yeah.
Drake been talking about Rihanna for what?
Yeah, but now
For how
ASAP
many
was
years?
with
But
like,
ASAP been with her for a minute, dog. So
yeah, all that talk got to end once we
talk
official.
that shit. Once she had the first kid, ain't nothing, nigga.
Yeah.
He 3 in.
Yeah.
You shouldn't be talking about her. Period.
Yeah, whatever y'all had is gone.
That shit
Whatever
been
you
gone.
was trying to have is gone. Yeah, my baby mom.
Drake is on some bullshit. So
better man won.
leave that shit alone. He on a 2-game losing streak against dark skinned niggas.
Damn.
Did he win? Like, they're not married. Like,
Yeah, he
got
won.
3
He got
kids by a
3 kids
billionaire.
by a billionaire.
He
bro.
won.
He
How
won.
many niggas want 3 kids by Rihanna?
I'm not saying. I'm
Me?
saying he ain't wifed her yet. Like, she's
don't matter.
She don't want to get married,
Right.
bruh. She keep it like it is. Like, we talked about this already. The reason why her and Cardi B do what they do now because they're they get money. So it's just like when men got money and somebody divorce them, they're the breadwinner. They got to break them all bread. Why you think Papoose and what's her name ain't divorced
Got
yet?
that next.
See,
Well, yeah, I definitely see it as just Drake not letting it,
he ain't
letting
letting
shit
shit
go.
go.
I didn't see any other reason for ASAP and Drake to be beefing if Rihanna's not involved in the equation. What other reason would they have to beef?
He spoke on my lady.
They're not even the same tier as y'all state.
Hell no. We in 2 different atmospheres, nigga.
Yeah.
And that's with you on the top of your game.
Yeah.
What?
So yeah, I guess a C-list rapper bagged his dream girl.
ASAP ain't a C-list rapper.
He like a B.
ASAP ain't a C-list rapper. Like,
Well,
He got a number
Definitely
one.
not A.
He got a number 1 album, so he can't
Yeah.
be no C list and you a number 1 album.
it's not even a rapper. It's just like Travis Scott. It's like artistry.
Yeah,
that
artistry.
is artistry.
That's it. That's it.
Yeah, so I don't know how long this beef is gonna
That
last.
shit over with, bro. This shit over with. Like, yo, listen, like, what we doing? Who's your BM? Who's mine? Why are we talking? I don't even speak on yours. For what? You had no business speaking on mine.
Yeah,
That's done. Ain't nothing else to talk about. Because if you keep talking about it from this from here on after this, especially after the conversation with Jason Lee, then you really you proven what we already know what you are.
That's why ASAP said let's scrap.
Let's get it over with. We ain't gonna keep doing this.
Yeah, you feeling some sort of way? I took your girl. Do something about it, nigga.
I would hate for him to get knocked out trying to scrap.
It don't matter. He
It
won no
does
matter what.
If you want to scrap and then you get knocked out, it matters.
Here we go. We moving the bar again.
How are we moving the ball?
Even if all right, let's go down that rabbit hole. Let's say that happened. Let's say Drake did knock him out. I still got 3 beautiful children by her. You still with that scallywag. What we doing?
Your baby mom looks at you totally different
No,
after
she
you got
doesn't.
knocked out.
She ain't leaving him for Drake.
She ain't leaving him
I
for
didn't
him.
say she leaving him for Drake, but you know that this nigga got knocked out.
Not necessarily, because you got niggas that talk that shit won't even get up in there.
Look, you know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, come on, quit playing. If a girl see you, her man get knocked out,
But even if Drake wins, he still loses. She ain't going with Drake no matter what.
Right.
I'm just saying. What's next?
I think I'd get the ass before Drake.
Okay.
That nigga's soft.
No, Rihanna will give me the ass just to despise Drake. He's like, I don't even think you're cute, but, you know, I got to piss this light-skinned nigga off. Okay, let's go ahead and move on because there is... Let's go ahead and get more beef. I'm darker than Drake.
Nigga, the colors are white and shit. Talking about light skin. The fuck is he talking about?
I'm sorry, who's lighter, me or Drake? Yeah.
Y'all about to say.
No,
what the fuck are we? Break the paper bag out. Bring me the paper bag. You know what it is.
No.
You know what it is.
No.
Look, give me the paper bag.
Drake is way lighter than me. But moving on from Drake, there's been a lot of beef in the news between former lovers Remy Ma and Papoose, and Clarissa Shields is getting involved in all of this. It first started with Remy Ma like throwing shots at Papoose. Did y'all see her little diss towards her ex?
Nerving niggas waiting that they wrote those hits when they whole career they never go for shit. Not for me or anybody else. You always acting like you help a pack nigga. I know what the problem is. I don't really brag up, but you don't talk about prices when your bags up. Keep talking numbers, but the numbers ain't adding up. You want to be a baby, but yeah, I know how to network. How to network. You know you getting money when they Googling your net worth. I'm a motherfucking expert. I ain't talking out your neck, but I know how you baby, you hate my gut. Cause you bitches really young, they can't make this up. They calling me slim frim, but my weight is up. They telling me I should wait, nigga.
So that was Remy dropping bars. I don't think that's going to be a classic diss track anytime soon.
Nope.
Yeah, so Remy, she need to let that go. I don't know what's going on between Papoose and Remy and why they still haven't officially divorced.
He's asking.
That keeps you relevant.
He's asking for a certain amount that she's not trying to give up.
That's what it is.
Remember, it was reported that he wrote music for her, so he feels entitled to some of her money, and she's not trying to come off that shit.
So he's just going to stay in the marriage.
I mean, hey, it's different when you got assets, you got property, you got certain bank accounts and shit like that. It ain't no simple. You go your way out. No, nigga. If you have some type of involvement in it, you gotta split that shit as even as possible. And in some cases, whoever had the most money have to pay the other person more just to walk away. So that's what it comes down to. This ain't no regular, we're married, you go your way, I go. No, it's assets is involved. So that takes time.
Yeah, exactly. And of course, Clarissa Shields is getting caught in all this shit. She did her interview in Atlanta on Atlanta Street's 94.5 FM show, where she was being questioned about her relationship with Papoose. That co-host, what was it, Miss Shanika?
Yeah, she, her and Young Jock got a.
How much longer are you willing to be in a relationship with somebody's husband? That was cold. The way she stated that.
Yeah.
So, she's trying to start some shit. And then Clarissa was on Cam Newton's Funky Fridays the other day, and she's being questioned on why she's still dating Papoose as well.
All I did was be in a happy relationship, be with him. I try to avoid this conversation here about mentioning the ex. I'm trying to swivel and swerve because it's like, what I'm talking about you for? We're not gonna fight. That's not my lane. You do what you do, I do what I do. I try to stay over here in my lane, but it seems like people like this whole making it seem like, oh, it's an intertwine, it's a drama, when it's not. It's me and Pap. That's it.
There's a narrative that says you broke up a happy home.
And I just told you that never happened. Mm-hmm. It's a timeline between that stuff. Why you think he knocked Buddy out? That was back in 2021, 2022. I ain't know Pap. I met him 2024, July 6th to be exact. So it wasn't a happy home to break up. What the heck?
21 Savage and Lotto. Lotto don't get no backlash for getting pregnant by a married. If Clarissa Shields was a light-skinned girl, mixed breed, nobody would have a problem with her. but because she's a darker skinned complected black woman, who's in physical shape, you can't her up. She got a mouth on her. She speaks out against somebody who speaks up against her. And they're trying to vilify her.
How much longer are you willing to be in a relationship with somebody's husband? Because at the end of the day, that's what people are looking at.
Well, pause.
Okay.
Pause, because that's not somebody's husband.
Okay.
Papoose filed for divorce. Y'all hate to say that word, but it's the word that's out there. He filed for divorce because he's serious about me. So I'm not with somebody's husband.
Okay.
Yeah, that was.
I mean,
Clarissa.
technically,
She is with
somebody's
somebody's
husband, but I mean that's technically though. You know, not.
All right, so never mind. We already been reported talking about Remy for a whole year. Openly had a relationship with her marriage. Everybody ain't had no smoke for Remy. So the fact that Pat decided like, all right, because he's trying to really handle this shit behind closed doors. How did it get out? Remy saw him. He fell asleep because him and Clarissa was talking. I think texting, and she went through the text message. Remy went on live and exposed all this shit because of that. So Remy started this shit. Nobody had no smoke. And matter of fact, we was clowning, not me, but motherfucker was clowning Pat because he ain't quote unquote had no straightness. Why is your wife out here clowning you with another nigga? You feel what I'm saying? So now when he decided to do shit behind closed doors that motherfuckers didn't know about until Remy, messy ass, exposed it live on her live, now we're questioning Clarissa. Why? It was over a year. That shit was dead in the water. So she didn't break up no happy home. Now, let's go back why they're not divorced. Because he's asking for a certain amount that he feels like he's entitled. If this roles were reversed and he was the breadwinner and the woman asked for that, people wouldn't be questioning that. So obviously, Remy's not willing to separate certain assets, money towards Pat. That's the reason why the divorce takes longer than it have. Most people like, fuck it, I don't give a fuck. Here, you take that, I take that, we'll just move on, split this 50-50. Remy not trying to hear that. And she the one that cheated. She the one that broke up the marriage. So let's everybody get that smoke to Remy and get off fucking damn Clarissa nuts. Real talk.
Yeah. So yeah, it's a little messy situation, and Clarissa said that divorce takes time. Now, Papoose and Remy Ma went public with their separation in 2025, so that was last year. So I don't know how long they've been actually separated, but they made the announcement in 2025, and of course they have a daughter between them. So
This is after Pap held her ass down while she was in prison.
Yeah.
So let's keep that in mind.
Of course, yeah. So also in addition to that, I don't know if you got an opportunity to see the interview between Cam Newton and Clarissa Shields. It was a pretty funny interview. Clarissa is saying, she's stating it officially that she is going to have a child next year. And I don't know how much in agreement Papoose is.
I mean, listen, if motherfucker out, if she talking that shit loud and clear, you got to take the chance for what she said. She ain't the chair for no reason.
Yeah.
You don't get to the top of your damn trade for no reason. You got to be confident, and when you speak that shit, you meant that shit.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure Pap has two options. You can give her the sperm, or she can take
knock
it.
your ass out.
Yeah, boy. Like, hold still, motherfucker.
But real talk though, y'all need to get back up our Clarissa for real, cause she ain't break up no happy home. That shit was dead in the water. You ain't gonna have no women portraying a man openly in public, and ain't nobody said nothing to her. In fact, y'all was clowning him. So now he doing something. Now you trying to get at the woman that he has interest in. No, get that smoke to damn Remy Ma. That's where it starts at.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, in addition to that, as you saw in the clip, there was also Charleston White stating his opinion that the reason Clarissa Shields is catching so much flack And Lotto is not catching the same amount of flack for the same offense, which is dating 21 Savage and getting pregnant by him. Allegedly, 21 Savage is married. Charleston White stated, since Lotto is light-skinned, she is not facing the same circumstances or scrutiny that Clarissa Shields is. And he's saying it's a colorist issue. I don't really necessarily believe that.
That's facts, dog. I mean, that's a historical facts right there.
It's historical.
Yeah, it is. Black history, it is. Dark-skinned women has always been viewed and deemed as promiscuous. That's always been the talking points in history. So that's nothing to sneeze at. That's the reason why you have colorism in every other. If you look at every other outside of black, look in Spanish, any other race that has dark and white, colorism plays a factor. Why you think this country is divided as the way it is? Colorism. So you can't underscore that shit. If Clarissa was light-skinned, nobody wouldn't have been trying to give her that smoke. And the only reason why it evens out because Remy is dark-skinned. But ain't nobody saying nothing about Remy because why? She has a dominant personality, seems aggressive. You feel what I'm saying? So ain't nobody saying nothing. But Clarissa, she's the champ. Y'all trying to make it seem like she's the one that did this shit. She did. She didn't do this.
Yeah. So Lotto was not one to be quiet. She did shoot back at Charleston White in a video where she just basically cussed at him. She didn't really address the situation, but she just said 21 Savage is not married. I don't know if that's true or not. There are people saying there's no legal record of 21 Savage being married. So
if there's no legal record, then
I don't know. That was just a rumor.
And then on top of that, you got to look at the state. Do they have common law marriage status? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All that takes in place. So
yeah, common law marriage is not. Yeah, seeing that there wouldn't be no paperwork on that.
No, it's no paperwork. It's just the fact that y'all lived together. Y'all was together for X amount of years. So every state is different.
Now, Charles says it's not because she's dark-skinned. It's because no one knows who 21 Savage's wife is. I don't know who 21
I think that plays a part in it as well. Like,
yeah,
you know, it's kind of hard to go at somebody when you don't know who that somebody is.
Yeah, it's much easier to go at, like, Clarissa Shields and Remy Ma than
because they're two famous people.
Yeah, and Lotto and 21 Savage's wife, it's like, between them, there's like 0.5% of fame. Lotto's the cute chick that's looks keep you enthralled. I do think she played herself with all that boss talk and being this boss chick, and now niggas is playing you like a side chick. So I do agree in that regards, but yeah, I do think that's the major equation. We don't know 21 Savage's wife.
21.
We call her 21 Savage's wife. That's not on the driver's license.
Right. I mean, again, 21. They're not in a relationship. So you is his baby mom.
Yeah,
that's it.
Yeah. So it's got the internet streets buzzing. Of course, they have a lot to say about it. Lots and lots of people. And it looks like his baby mama already cleared the air and was in multiple videos and pictures with Lotto. So,
oh wow,
everything good.
Yeah,
everything good on their end.
So it just sounds like they're cool with sharing the nigga, but Remy Ma and Clarissa Shields have an issue.
It's Remy, because Remy got the issue. Remy felt like she can have two niggas. You feel what I'm saying? And once he started playing, she got mad.
Yeah.
That's just like a dude cheating on his girl and shit. Then when his girl caught wind and she started doing the same thing, now he want to get mad. Now he want to be extra toxic and shit. When nigga, you was cheating. You feel what I'm saying? If you ain't like it, sit your ass down.
Yeah, exactly. So I hope Remy Ma and Papoose work out this divorce quickly, because I do think the issue with Clarissa Shields is a lot of people just don't like her.
Because she confident about herself.
I don't think it's confidence. I think sometimes she goes too far on social media.
What she be? She's
not articulate. Okay. So whenever she tries to express herself, she comes off kind of
hostile.
Yeah, foolish. You know, there have been plenty of times. Basically, the best female boxer ever shouldn't have to, conduct herself
try to stay relevant.
Yeah,
like you're the best female boxer ever. You're relevant.
She ain't trying to stay relevant. She don't have to try. They be coming at her because of first of all, this is where boxing come into play. Because why Clarissa Shield be ringing bells? Because there's been talks when she had sparred with certain male boxers. You feel what I'm saying? And she basically says she can hang with them. And some of them was some of the top name right now that she had sparred with. So in the boxing ring era talk, that's where her name comes up. They be trying to go out, and she's confident about herself, and she's like, "Yeah, I can box with some of these niggas. Some of these niggas can't be."
Yeah, but I don't think that's what Dub is talking about.
I'm telling you because I follow boxing.
I think that Dub is talking about. She just sometimes when she's not getting the attention that she thinks she deserves.
I just told you what the fuck with her name. Yo, her name. Listen, if you follow boxing, just do the damn Google search. You follow boxing, that's where it comes from because she be talking about as some of the boxing contemporaries that she could really challenge them. And what we've been talking about as far as right now tonight.
But that's not what we're talking about.
You just said as far as you just said. Did you not just say she trying hard to be relevant? What I just said was that's not the case. Her name comes up because I'm giving you content, little background, the reason why. So now you add in this Pat Poose, Remy Ma situation. This is another layer of reason why people comes at her. That's all I'm just saying.
Well, Charles said she is the best female boxer ever, but conducts herself like a Love and Hip Hop cast member. So I kind of agree with Charles on that one.
Okay, but I'm just saying. All I'm just saying is where a lot of it's coming from. And if you don't, just I got. Matter of fact, I will send something in the chat of a lot of conversations that she have had with, especially when she talking against other males. And they talk about, man, them motherfucker knock you out. She be like, look, I can hang with it. And that right there, from the boxing shit, adding this bullshit, she's getting 2 layers. That's all I'm just saying. It's not just simply the Papoose situation. You got to add in the boxing layer too. That's all I'm just saying.
Yeah.
For her to be, like Charles said, the best, you don't have to say nothing because you're the best female boxer in the world. You don't have to say anything. You do stuff to put yourself out there. You know what I'm saying? To kind of like remind us that Clarissa Shields is still out there. When you ain't got to do that. We know what you do.
Okay, so when you having Jake Paul events, when those boxers that's up there, one of the heavyweights, she beat her before the Jake Paul shit. She got more money than Clarissa, and Clarissa is the champ. So Clarissa out here pretty much promoting herself because people is not really giving her due as far as pay. So you got people. Hold on,
is that Clarissa's fault?
No, it's not. No, it's not. It's not her fault. It's not her fault because, like I said, one, if you're the best, you're the champ. And mind you, women's sports in general don't get paid. So this is where we talk about when you talk about protecting women and fucking little girls. When they come into sports, professional sports, pay them their due. She's a champion. You got lesser boxers than her. Some that she beating getting paid more than her. So she's out.
Is it that her management's fault?
It's not necessarily management. In boxing, you got politics in boxing. It's a lot of politics that goes on in boxing.
That's promo company. Wasn't there some promotion company she left?
Yeah, she got a free agent, but just, like for instance, she didn't necessarily want to go under Jake Paul's company because she's bigger than Jake Paul's company. As far as boxing, Jake Paul using his internet fame to promote the boxing because now he was coordinating the shit. Now he transcend into actually doing some boxing matches and everything. So yes, does she have to go out here a little bit, put herself out here to remind people? Yes, she does because she like, look, how is y'all paying these other women that I'm better than more money than me? So yeah, it might be a little bit extra, but I can see her point and see why she's doing what she's doing. And only people who follow boxing knows this shit.
Mm-hmm. Well, I think what we're trying to say is it's not that you try to grab it's how you come across the people. Like he said, you come off as a Love and Hip Hop cast member when you don't have to. You see what I'm saying? We you should be a little bit more astute than what you are. Is what I think people are trying to say.
So if you sit here, you're successful, and what the fuck you doing, coming from where you come from, who the fuck gonna challenge her thought process? I wait. If you take whatever it is you came from, whatever struggles you come in, and you conquer all the naysayers and people who said that went against you and even try to sabotage you, you get to the top of your game, who the fuck you gonna listen to? She not listen to people who not even on her level. That's number one. And see, that's what people need to understand. It's levels to this shit. And life in general as well. We're not the same. Because if so, nobody wouldn't be struggling. Everybody would be rich. Everybody would have equal shit. It's not like that. So when she's sitting here coming up the ranks of boxing, and that's the reason why she had the fiasco with the Layla Ali situation when we talked about it last year, because she's trying to get her due, and that is the money.
Well, we hope Clarissa Shields. I hope people stop taking it too hard on Clarissa Shields. I do think some of the shit she does on social media is in response to people because she's overly sensitive. But I hope she gets that shit together. Let's go ahead and move on because
I got a topic before you get to the next one. Anybody listen to Pooh Shiesty new album?
I have not.
No, I ain't getting a chance to.
Okay.
Oh my God.
You heard it?
Unfortunately.
Is it good or bad? I don't.
It's all right. It's all right.
So, I guess the easiest way to put it is this is not what you want to release, and you're facing charges.
Boy, if they use it songs,
so the main thing, and because I was having a discussion with my with a few of the homies earlier or whatever, and one of them was like, "Oh man, yeah, he out here. Oh man, this shit gonna go hard. It's double platinum. It's gonna go double." Like, no. And when he's talking like that, I'm like, all right, hold on, because this is one of my little young homies from the Chi. You know what I mean? So I'm like, all right, let me go check this shit out. And it starts off like, oh yeah, this shit is hard. But then I'm thinking like, oh, next song, like, oh, okay, every. Oh man,
it's a lot of drills and a lot of murders.
It's a lot of incriminating statements. But on that note, it's just a Pooh Shiesty album. Like it ain't nothing that's really that's going to stand out like that. You know what I mean? Like it's a couple of tracks up there that are dope, but it's a couple I don't know why they made a cut. But it's just the message or the you know what I mean? Most of his lyrics. It's the lyrics. Like this is a certified goon y'all are talking. If he's really, you know how they say.
I'm gonna say this: build a studio in the feds where he can do all the music he wants, but he does not need to be out here with everybody else.
If the majority of his record is truthful, because for what I gather about Pooh is too honest. Like he's too truthful about things that he should not be truthful about, if that's the case. And I'm just hoping that is not the scenario when I'm listening to his album, because a lot of like the album's okay. You know what I mean? Like I'm not gonna say it's top notch or but it's Pooh. Pooh got some dope tracks up there, but it's just gangster.
Yeah, it's
like he stays slimed out. It's slimed out.
It's one of the most gangsterous albums I think I've ever heard. Like,
and to be facing really these charges. Yeah, he's talking that shit.
He's really talking.
He's talking that shit.
And almost like self-incriminate. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like he's really talking that shit. Like,
and like they say, some rappers live. They try to rap where they live. This nigga just living what. Yeah, bro, living what you rap and rapping what you live is entirely different. Entirely different.
Cool. Well, yeah, it looks like there's another comment in the chat. Alpha Dog, the solution to the problem you're saying is to make Clarissa Shields more marketable and not make a spectacle of herself.
So that means somebody
she needs to quit responding so much on social media.
Yeah. That's what I said. It's about marketing. She could be huge, but it's how you come across to people.
Yes, indeed. So let's go ahead and move on, because there was more beef in the news this week, particularly 50 Cent Rick Ross, reigniting their beef.
Yo, God.
They've been going back and forth. 50 was throwing shots at Rick Ross over the sales of his new album, Set in Stone. Ross was firing back, saying 50's house is fake and on Airbnb. And they've just been having a back and forth since. Rick Ross is throwing more shots.
Share game with the young hustlers. I'm a boss. Keeping it true to the culture. If I wanted to sell 250 the first week, you think Rose couldn't have played that game? Them play to sell $250,000 the first week? That shit cheap. Them y'all be talking about can't even show you a motherfucking palm tree in their front yard. This $100 million house. I want to go viral this morning, so Curtis, I ain't finished with you. I saw you making excuses of why you was kicked off the shows, blamed it on the black woman. She's the creator. She wrote it. It's her show. Ghost was her show. Kanan was her show. She gave you $3,500 an episode. Just to do little posts and all that. Be loyal to the black woman the way you are to Eminem. She gave you an opportunity. But I heard you say you finna release new music with Eminem and Tupac. Hey, boy, Pac been dead 30 years. Let the man rest in peace. And Eminem, come on now. Come on. Come on, Curtis. Put them shoes out, let them flop, and do your Tony Yayo Lloyd Banks remix, baby. Come on, baby, let's go.
Well, that was Ross throwing a little more fuel on the fire.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Hey, if ain't nobody that's 50's MAGA 50 kryptonite, that's Rose, nigga. That nigga don't lose character over nothing, bro. I'm just saying.
These niggas sound like two bitter bitches.
That shit is
They
funny.
they sound like two bitter women.
I mean,
This
MAGA
stuff is-
50 started first now.
Yeah.
He started first.
I mean,
Rose mind
regardless of how this goes, they
on,
sound like
man.
two bitter women.
How so? When we've been talking about all summer how MAGA 50 be going at everybody that's black. He ain't never go at nobody that's outside of black. And on top of that, niggas dropping music. When the last time MAGA 50 dropped anything? And then we just talked about, I told you how that Shreveport deal gonna be some bullshit. Look what happened. He talking about threatening to pull the shit out and everything. So the whole thing is, y'all sit here and letting this culture vulture, raccoon ass nigga.
Who's a culture vulture?
MAGA 50, nigga. That nigga
How
sitting
is
here.
he a culture
I'm
vulture?
telling you, he sitting. He sides with MAGA. That his whole deal in Shreveport was MAGA. He pushing a law. He pushing a law.
Do you
that
know what a culture
I'm sitting here
vulture is?
You asking me, and I'm telling you some facts here. He sitting here want to push a law in Louisiana that disenfranchise black and brown, just so he can get that deal in Shreveport. He sit here talk against black people, and y'all take it as, oh, that's him being funny and shit. No, that nigga's an open mic to the fucking MAGA. This nigga performing Donald Jr.'s fucking him. I think it was Busta Rhymes, somebody else. They performed at his damn at his party and shit. What songs you singing? Many Men and MAGA movement. I'm like, come on. The nigga is saying the shit loud and clear, and y'all sit here giving him a pass because, oh, that's just 50 being trolling. No, this shit bigger than that. That's why I tagged his ass MAGA 50, because that shit is facts.
So this has been going on, of course, with the album sales. Now, Rick Ross is referring to those shoes he's talking about are 50 cents G-Unit sneakers. The G-Unit G6 sneakers are set to drop August 20th for $130. So Ross was saying they're going to be sold at Costco.
I mean, Ross did all that talking, but he quit talking about Drake. He quit talking about Drake.
I mean, he had to respond to MAGA 50. MAGA 50 fuck with him. He mind his business. MAGA 50
He
put
was
out.
talking album sales with Drake, but now, like, since his album sales ain't really drunk like that,
Are we talking about Drake or we talking about 50?
saying,
What we
like,
doing
you know,
here? What we doing here? We talking about MAGA 50. So MAGA 50 started this bullshit. Rose is staying character. That's the only nigga I know that stays in character with this nigga. 50, he gets under 50 skin. And the crazy part about it is, if he did as much promotion as Drake did, his album sales would have been a lot better, because his album is pretty good. It's 3.5 mics. he got at least 6 or 7 joints up there worth playing. So with all the features, so I'm not even going to sit here and stunt. He got a decent album.
And you know what's crazy? Now that you say that, his marketing is terrible. Then
that's it. That's the only reason why.
Well. Then that's his fault because
I say that.
As simple as, and it goes back to it's Clarissa's fault too. But like I said, I'm not a Pooh Shiesty fan, nigga. But the way that all this drama and his name kept coming out,
it made it interesting.
That's the only reason. Even with Ross and as you say, MAGA 50 or whatever, that didn't make me want to listen to Ross's album. It still didn't make me want to listen. I still listened to Drake's album.
That drama that he was drumming up, and
I still haven't listened to it.
It's still like but this is another thing. Music sales ain't the same either, though.
Nope.
No, it's not because you got streaming.
Definitely not the same.
You got streaming.
Even with the streaming, I'm not.
But
and I don't want to say it like this because I am a fan, but I'm really not checking for Ross right now. I haven't been checking for Ross.
I've listened to the album multiple times, and I like.
If he drops something with M, forget Tupac. If 50 dropping something with M, you know that's going to do numbers.
50 ain't doing nothing.
He don't need to. But we already know that he doesn't need to do anything. He can just
no,
sit
they
back
said that he was going to do a song Eminem and Tupac. But if that, it's going to do numbers because M's on it. M's going to do numbers.
Yeah, M is
going to do numbers.
Yeah.
So you can sit here and say that, but we all know that the Eminem.
We're assuming.
No.
When
the last time M
it
dropped
doesn't matter.
something?
That's the whole. See, the difference between Eminem and 50
numbers.
Eminem is really a rapper. Like he's really, this street shit and this street persona and these gangsters that have taken over and infiltrated hip hop, and then you actually have white boys who actually just know words and throw words together for him. It's two different things. These are two different.
I'm gonna look at Eminem's last album sales. M ain't really been popping like that, real talk, even with his status. So I'll get back, to be continued. I'll do some more up on that.
It's going to move more units than Ross.
I mean, again, Ross didn't put no production, no marketing behind.
Listen to what I'm saying.
He was too busy arguing with 50.
Even with all of that. Just the mere mention.
Said something to him after the album came out.
But just the mere mention of Eminem and 50 doing something together, that's going to drive.
Okay, again, I didn't know nothing about the album dropping until Dub said something about it. Again, it was no marketing to it. So if he did half of what fucking Drake did, right? The album sales, the numbers would have been a hell of a lot different. I know that for a fact. And this is whether motherfuckers check for him or not, because I went through his discography. You feel what I'm saying? If you put Ross' discography up against 50, he would beat 50. Real talk. Yeah. Check it.
I'll give you that.
He got 3 classic albums by himself.
I think Ross makes better music than 50.
He got 3 classic albums with no Drake on there. I went through his shit a couple of days ago, and he got his discography would eat up 50s.
I'll give you that. I do think Ross makes better music than 50.
He definitely has a great ear for production. His
just in general though, Ross he makes better music, and he has a wider range of music than 50.
It's like I said, if he did a better job on this marketing, that album sales would have been a lot different. Because again, with all the features he got up there, there's 6 or 7 songs that's replayable. That's all I'm gonna say.
How many
I ain't
songs
heard
on the
not
album?
one of them yet.
That's fine because they're not playing on
How
the
many
radio.
songs on the album?
That's another thing.
I don't listen to the radio. I got playlists. Like
I get what you're saying.
6 or 7
And I
songs
hear
on the
most of
17?
these tracks, especially from these other artists, these young artists that they just all random. They just be on the playlist.
I feel what you're saying, but like I said, and I said this in the comments, I said Ross gonna catch it. The late album sales. Now with all this shit being talked about, now people gonna go listen to it, and when they listen to it, it's gonna push. He gonna get the numbers that he should have gotten in the beginning.
I got a question for y'all. Is there any other albums you're anticipating this year?
Nah, because nobody's really and that's another thing. What they need to do to go back to give vision. What we did.
They don't do rollouts.
Exactly. Outside of rollout, but
Drake did a rollout.
Outside of rollout,
Cardi B did a rollout.
Outside of rollout, what did artists gave us to anticipate? We had videos. You feel what I'm saying? I believe they go back to making videos.
They gonna
giving visuals.
But see, they
that
do
would help a lot.
Where's and this is what I mean by Cardi and Drake actually had a role. Where's the anticipation? What is it that you're doing to make people anticipate?
That's another thing. We didn't get Cardi B.
But that's what I'm saying. She actually did a rollout.
She had rollout, and
Drake
she
did
she
a rollout.
Exactly.
Cole did a rollout.
Right.
Yeah, Cole did a rollout.
Yeah, exactly.
Shit was Cole.
So when you do rollouts and everything, that
That's
gives
the anticipation. That's
exactly.
That's
So
the anticipation.
He didn't do
That's
nothing.
the marketing.
Yeah, he definitely
didn't do that.
Ross
If he'd have did that,
Pooh ain't even do that. This nigga just got his
but he
Scooby
had
ass lock, his
controversy.
crazy ass lock the fuck back up.
He just tried to
And not
fucking
only that,
Debo his way out of
Pooh
contract.
Pooh had a #1 hit too.
And he didn't have
Remember,
that, and that's
FBO
what I'm
was
saying. Like,
the hottest song out.
and
Exactly.
it keeps making me want to go
anyway.
back to that. Like, nigga, that was your rollout.
Yeah, but Ross ain't had no rollout.
I know.
He that's what
it's
he
how
fucked
you-
up at.
This is why, and this, it's crazy. I talk to my kids about this same thing. How are you spending your time? How are you spending your time?
True.
Ross is spending his time wrong. He was spending all his loose time way wrong, yo. That's all that was.
How do we know that?
Look at his sales. Was there any hype?
Nah, he ain't.
Was there
putting
any
he ain't
anticipation? That's
building
all I'm
no
saying.
hype.
Like,
He
look
has
at.
other ventures that he's making money.
Yeah,
off
but
of.
But that's not what I'm
also,
talking
You know,
about.
if you're putting your music out, especially Ross, because we all know Ross is that dude.
Nigga, you
So
know
if
what? You know
Ross
what was
said-
bigger than Ross's album?
What?
His motherfucking pool party.
It was.
The pool party was probably bigger than the album.
Yeah, he had a rollout.
More promo.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
More people knew about the pool party than the album coming out.
Because I damn sure didn't know about it.
I didn't know.
But you knew about that pool
Knew about the
party.
pool
though.
party.
Right, you right. So that's why. So for somebody who actually digests the album, because I listened all the way going to Jersey and coming back, so I really listened to it. I'm like, yo, if he just did a rollout, the album is a 3.5.
And on that, I think that it possibly is over for Ross too. Like
What you mean over? Hell no. What you mean over?
The sales say that it could possibly be over.
No.
But most
No.
hip hop artists,
I'm not going off of sales. Not like that. No.
I don't.
It's still Ross you talk about now.
If you listen to the album,
don't think
dog,
Ross is-
Come on.
no,
I think Ross
believe.
is- I think Ross might be over.
Again, with all the other business adventures that he have, he just didn't put as much
That's
effort
what I'm
into
saying.
this.
Like, I don't think music is his main focus no
Anymore.
more.
It's not. He got other
Most
business
of the
adventures.
album was guest stars.
Right.
There's only 6, I think, solo tracks on.
Exactly. So
17
again,
albums.
he didn't put as much effort as far as rollouts. If he did half of what Drake did, or what Cardi did, the sales would have did it. Now with all this, what we talking about him now, the sales are going to rebound. He gonna get it on the back
I don't
end.
remember any promo tour Ross was on for this
None.
album.
He didn't promote none. If he, let's see,
He got flights.
He was too busy telling Drake about
that
his
one.
stream.
The one with get big with Big Ass the Plug. I like that shit. He got one with the Dream. That shit is dope. I mean,
He was too busy telling Drake that he was going to flop, that his album was a flop. That's what he was too busy doing instead of rolling his album out and
That
getting
was
his
his
stuff
marketing.
together.
Yeah.
His marketing was telling Drake how trash Drake's album was.
Yeah. Well, we are left with 2 disappointing albums by Drake and Ross. So, I mean, both kind of lived up to the...
Except
well,
one.
no, Drake's was a disappointment. I didn't really expect much with Rick Ross, but I was expecting consistency. I do think this is one of Ross's worst albums, and it's not that bad compared to what else
it's
is
not
out.
bad. That's the whole thing. It's not bad. He just did no rollout. It's not bad.
But I do think it's one of his weaker albums, just artistically, just because it's too many guest stars, not enough Ross. But it got a couple joints on there. But let's go ahead and move on because there was more beef going on in the world between Vic Mensa and Cameron. They had a little indiscretion between them where they had a little back and forth. Cameron basically does not like the idea of Vic Mensa calling him out for the reasons he did and basically thinks Vic is being a troll.
But what's his name? Vic Mensa? Okay.
Yeah, Vic.
Yo, homeboy, why is you clickbaiting, talking about I said the people
an African sing, because I didn't say that. I was repeating what somebody said. You clickbaiting and you clout chasing. I'm disappointed in you. But what do I expect from a nigga with a Rockefeller tattoo on his neck?
He did say he was a fan of yours.
I don't give a fuck. See, that's what niggas do. They try to diss and then be like, but we cool.
Respectfully
Yeah,
and
see,
all that.
that's perfect. And niggas ended with respectfully, which is the most disrespectful word to me. But at the end of the day, I'm just trolling with the Rockefeller tattoo. I don't know why he has one. Jay-Z don't got one. But I'm just saying I don't really understand why he has a Rockefeller tattoo.
That's tough.
Yeah, I seen it's tough, man. Especially when they broke up. What you do with that? You know what I'm saying? But he was on there saying, he tried to go through my last name and this and that and this. Look, if you want to believe that, would you try to acknowledge, nigga? If you want, nigga, fuck out of here.
She said you was a slave owner. Yeah. Giles' name.
I saw Cameron saying he's not an African and Africa stinks.
I'm not African. Sin went to Africa and told me people stink.
Now, obviously, this is ridiculously disrespectful and ignorant, but I love Killer. So let's approach this empirically. Why don't we do a history of the name Cameron Giles? Giles is a medieval French name originally used by the followers of a one Saint Giles.
He telling you the history of some shit from 1,000 years, 2,000 years, however long ago? Mm-hmm. He can't even get the story from the podcast right. Saying that I said Africa 6, I didn't even say that. So therefore, how are we supposed to believe which from that you know was going on 2,000 years ago if you don't know what's going on last week?
Yeah, so that was Cam just calling out Vic, basically saying he's a clout chaser, which I kind of agree. Vic Mensa is a clout chaser. Now, that stemmed from the story Cameron said where he was recalling what his boy told him about Africa, and Cameron said that his boy said Africans stink, not him. And I think Vic Mensa heard that, and he just saw an opportunity, of course, to clout chase. Yeah, he purposely is being dense just to kind of. I do agree with Cam. I think
clickbait.
Clickbaity. He's definitely doing this for attention, and he brought up a lot of issues because Cam basically said at the end of the day he wasn't interested in being called African American. He's simply Black American. So he wanted to acknowledge his heritage by simply stating he's an American and he's also black. And to me, there's nothing wrong with that. We do have a heritage here in the United States. If your ancestors were through the slavery, you are considered a foundational Black American, which I believe I am. I've been able to trace both sides of my family tree to the early 1800s, and we were slaves on both sides.
1700s in the state.
So, yeah, I think this has led to a bigger argument between Africans and Black Americans, and I'm not sure what the issue is. I just think
history.
Yeah, I mean, me personally, I identify as a Black American.
You have a set of people that was forcefully taken from their homeland, stripped of their original language as well as religion, and been indoctrinated to believe another type of system. So you have two different same diasporas that's just lost in the mix due to racism, slavery, But at the end of the day, it is what it is.
Yeah, I purposely think Vic Mensa was purposely being dense for the sake of the clickbaiting. That's why Cameron called him out. I just don't understand what Vic Mensa was hoping to gain. And this dude has a very weird history. I remember when he threatened to whoop academics' ass. It's just a lot of his history has been conflict. And then Cameron started clowning him, pulling out that video of Vic Mensa in makeup and a dress. Yeah, and I want to know what the hell was on Vic Mensa's mind when he decided to do that. If I had a video like that circulating, which I don't, the last thing I would do was beef with a nigga like Cameron, who's going to go
from
there.
Harlem.
Cameron's going to go there.
Them ASAP, them niggas from Harlem don't be playing, man.
Mm-hmm.
That's why your boy Drake better chill out.
Yeah, so Cameron said culturally, Hold on, let me make sure it's Cameron. Yeah, which was Cameron denying he was African. Culturally, this is what Vic Mensa said. He said, culturally, you resonate with America. That's a nationality. You may have European or indigenous blood, but your ancestors' origin is overwhelmingly Africa. Take a DNA test. You can tell me what it says. I'm not denying origins
that we're
in
from Africa.
Everybody's from Africa.
But if you go back so many years and your family is still right here in the United States, you're a Black American.
Yeah. I mean, I've had a DNA test.
All he just reminded him saying, even though you're a Black American,
we all know we all know that the cradle of civilization is Africa. That goes without saying.
You got Black Americans that say right now they're not African American. They don't have no ancestors from Africa.
Yeah, we know people like that.
You got a lot of Black people think like that, bro. So
Well, I mean, I really don't acknowledge the African side. I mean, I know I took a DNA test. It said I was 42% Nigerian.
I got like.
Well, my father-in-law's from Nigeria. So.
I got like 21% Nigerian.
I mean, it didn't bother me. I'm just not the biggest fan of Jollof rice, so I didn't understand.
This dude.
I didn't understand it. But, I mean, that don't mean I don't know anything about Nigeria. And I know that's like a majority of what my supposed origin bloodline is.
All right.
But I identify as an American, Black American.
I could tell you a lot about America.
Yeah, I can't tell you a lot about America.
It's only for the ones who want to take it deeper than that. You feel what I'm saying? Some people really want to know, really trace back their heritage, so they have the ways, the means for you to do that. So if you choose just to only identify yourself as Black American, you have the right. But some of us like to know your complete origin from where you from and is willing to take the time and effort to figure that shit out. That's all.
Yes, indeed. So I don't see this beef lasting too long. I don't think Vic Mensa has enough bullets in the clip to rock with Cam or to go against Cam. Cam is just going to clown that nigga to irrelevancy. And Vic, I have no idea what you're doing, but I know I think Vic has Vic Mensa's father is African, someone very close to him.
His father is.
Yeah. So
it's African origin.
Yeah, so he has a closer bond to Africa than most Black Americans do. So I don't have any I don't even think there's any married relatives in my family tree that are actually from Africa or African. Nah, I don't think so. But hey, I think that beef is done. There ain't nothing to go back and forth.
I don't even think it was a beef. I was just
Cam had to check his ass.
All right, so because I know Dove getting ready to chime. Last week I held off. We were going to do rapper tiers last week. If you remember when I was going through the 38 comments and stuff, and they were like, well, Jadakiss is top tier. And when we were doing rapper tiers, do y'all want to do that tonight, or y'all want to wait till next week and bring like a couple of names that you want to throw out? Like I said, I noticed that people were like, well, Jadakiss is top tier, and like we've said multiple times, Jadakiss is that guy, but he's not.
He don't have no classic
top
albums.
tier that guy.
And the reason why we said that because he has no classic albums. He got hits.
Bars.
He got bars and hits for days. He don't have that classic album.
No disrespect to Jadakiss at all. And there's a lot of rappers who are on that.
His discography.
You're not the GOAT tier, but you're right under, like, you're great.
But
you're great.
But is that due to the fact that the younger generation that's listening to his music can say that, whereas when we came up, we had underground artists that was just as hard as mainstream, not even harder, but they could never get that shine because that's how deep and talented and rich music came up when we was coming up, to where now it's simplistic. We had metaphors. You had to have all types of creativity, and let's keep it real. A lot of hip hop artists did go to college, so they knew how to spell. They knew how to, you know what I'm saying? So all that played a factor.
Like, okay, first rapper I'm gonna throw out, Redman. What tier would you put Red on?
Oh, he's top tier. That's Jersey.
that's one of my
stand up.
favorite artists.
North, baby, stand
Red
up.
Band top tier.
Top tier, nigga.
A GOAT tier. Like when I
Goat
say
tier,
top
yeah,
tier,
yes,
GOAT tier.
nigga. Bar for bar, murder any goddamn body. And I ain't saying that because we from the same hometown. He's like that.
Jersey bias
Jersey stand
going
up,
on.
Brick City, baby.
All right, another name I'm gonna throw out. Big Pun. Where would you put Pun at? Is Pun,
As of now, top tier.
is Pun top tier?
Yes. Yeah.
I don't think there's another Latino rapper to.
Outside of Fat Joe.
Pun's better than Joe though.
I know. That's what I'm saying.
I don't know. I kind of want to put Nori up there.
Oh damn! But yeah, I forgot.
I kind like
Nori's up there too.
I think Nori is
he got a class.
Let me, bro. You know I was a super thug growing up, but he's not top. He know how to make. He know how to put songs together. It was the energy. Like Nori was one of them niggas that you knew if Super Thug came on,
and it was really Pharrell and the Neptunes.
Yeah, but I'm just saying like. Nori was the
We're
energy.
all Nori's hits without the Neptunes.
Because remember now, Nori came out of CNN as well.
Yeah.
And and Pharrell ain't have Neptunes ain't have nothing to do with
The
CNN.
War Report is a classic album. I will give you that.
It's super classic.
And Nori didn't write his rhymes on that.
And I think Nori's first album is borderline classic.
Neptunes?
Yes, that came out in '98.
So
that's the one he. Oh my
Nori
God.
was an energy person.
So okay, where would you put Bus then?
See, I
Who?
love some Bus though.
Oh, he's
because Bus know how
he's
Bus and Bus
GOAT.
evolved. Like Bus is, I think Bus is GOAT tier.
GOAT tier.
Like,
Man, when I first hit,
see,
I'm
you,
sorry.
you know
Go
what
ahead.
you're saying? You're about to play a game, and I don't like it. You're about to play a game, and I know I'm not.
I just
gonna
asked
like
the question.
I know I'm not. Gonna
What you
like
say
it.
about Bus? Top GOAT tier?
I guess.
Be honest, like
Yeah, he go. He got a classic album.
I don't think he does, but that's me.
His
that's
first
just my
one.
opinion.
His first one. His first
Just
one.
my opinion. I don't
His
think
first
he has
one.
a classic.
The first one.
Disaster Strikes.
I think
Yeah,
he
I'm
has
talking about outside
good
of-
albums. I think he has like teetering on classic, like, and not to take nothing away from Buster, because my thing has always been Buster's catalog has always
Correct.
been.
And that's what I'm saying. So how do you
catalog is no
how do
doubt.
you knock a nigga with an amazing catalog who may not have that?
Wait a minute.
that-
Wait a minute. You saying Busta first album?
That's
it's not a classic,
bro. They've been doing that. He's been doing that for. That's why I said he's about to do. He's about to play a game I do not like.
I know.
They about to play a game I do
What
not
you
like.
mean?
Bro,
I don't think Buster has a classic album. That's just me. But his catalog is classic, like second to none. One of the best catalogs out there.
Damn. I can't.
So you calling him the hip hop Chris Brown?
Yeah, pretty much. That's exactly what he doing.
Is that what we're doing? Is that what you're doing? Is that what you're doing?
I love Buster. I love Buster.
A bus.
I love Buster. That's just like, okay, boom. Fab.
Charles said Twister.
Twister.
I don't think. So the thing, I'm not in the Midwest like that. So his features when he was out, like around the Rockefeller and the Doe died.
I'm gonna put Tier up. I'm gonna put him up there.
He's
I'm gonna
close.
Put him up there.
Cool.
I'm gonna put him a tier under.
Twister. I'm gonna put him up there.
Just
I'm
for
gonna put him
the
up
catalog,
there.
I know I'm putting him a tier under.
I'm gonna put him on one. I'm gonna put him up there. Because Twister, Twister been like that. Now, like you say, I'm not a big Midwest guy. I don't know the ins and outs of his album.
He got some classic. He got his discography is tough.
Yes.
I mean, it's all the classic one is Make It Rain. I forgot who the lady.
Jamie, he got songs,
Yeah,
Jamie and stuff like so. I'm gonna put Twister
Dude, that
up
Doe or Die
there.
song still with that.
I'm gonna put Twister up there. I'm gonna put him top tier. That's me. I'm gonna put Twister up there, top tier. Any other names y'all want to throw out there? That way, next week you can put like 5 names together and bring them with you, and then we can have a real.
Charles said Ross do have a song up there with T.I. on his album that goes hard.
Another feature. Yeah.
Of course.
Where's Ross at? Is Ross top tier?
Yes, hell yeah. He got over 2. He got, in my opinion, 3 classic albums.
Well, I mean, what are we using to define?
What's the gauge?
Yeah. What's the gauge on this?
I guess that's the issue I'm having. Like, what's the gauge? Because you're not about to sit here and drag my golden era MCs into this new era bullshit. Like, you're not going to do that.
Who did I drag? But Buster, and it's questionable. It's Dub sided with me.
What?
About Buster Rhymes.
Well, I sided with him with Buster.
It's that's
we
why
split.
It's questionable. It's a split. I'm not dragging it's not like I pulled out Rakim like go.
Oh, that doesn't even count. Like he shouldn't even come up.
But other like Buckshot.
That's God MC.
Come on, man.
That is God MC.
See, this is
and that's what. You're not about to sit here and disrespect
I'm
the
not
golden era.
disrespecting
You're not going to
nobody.
disrespect the boot camp. You're not going to disrespect native tongue. You're not about to do this shit. You are not about to do this while I'm sitting here.
We just said in our
and then you're gonna say Rick Ross,
right?
Like, get the fuck out my face, man.
We just said in our era, right? To like we're gonna use the football analogy, right? You got first, second, and third string. We had 3 strings that was strong. Nowadays, music, you barely can get 1. You got to have a hard first string. We had a hard first string, right? Exactly. We had a first string that was winning championship, and second, we had second strings that could have came in for first strings if anybody got hurt and still held it down. And it was so deep to where third string niggas could have came in and just perform at the top end of the level of the game. That's how deep it was back then and structural. Now it's none of that shit. Niggas go viral just over TikTok and Instagram and shit like that. There's no structural to this shit.
Y'all niggas banging. You know what I knew?
We gonna
hip-hop
come with
was
lists
fucked
next
up,
week.
and it's
Everybody
not to
gonna
be
bring
fucked
5
up like
names.
that.
Everybody gonna bring 5 names.
You know how I knew hip hop was losing? Y'all niggas still out here pushing Boss Man.
Boss Man D-Lo?
I don't know. I don't listen to him, bro.
I thought that was your guy earlier. I thought that was your man.
No, I know my dog.
You were the nigga who promoted him.
I did. Or was it Big X a plug?
Nah, I fuck
No,
with
it
Big X.
was both.
Boss Man
It was
D-Lo.
both of them.
Hold on. I thought. Hold on.
with Big X.
I thought it was Big X the plug and Mexican OT.
I listen to Boss Man D-Lo off your recommendation.
Okay, all right, fine.
I don't listen to your recommendation.
I promise you. I promise you, I have not mentioned no Boss Man D-Lo.
I kind of think it was.
I haven't even mentioned that. I know Mexican OT and Big Ass the Plug. Yes, because I was because that's what we was working on. What's today when they first came out. So yes, I did mention. Okay, I'll do this. I will go as far as no, because you know me, I'm staying on my. Now I did mention because at the time he was hot.
He had a little.
He got a buzz.
That's what I'm saying, and that's what I'm. This has always been my issue as being an MC or used to be an MC. But once we were trying to go against the niggas who had the money, the street niggas who had the money and could afford everything else, it makes everything else harder. It makes everything else more complicated. So even if you got the talent and everything else that required, if you don't have the financial backing, it really doesn't matter.
Yeah,
it really doesn't matter.
I'm gonna tell you who I've kind of taken a liking to. He's newer, Finesse. I think I think he all right. I think Finesse all right. I think he could rhyme all right.
And see, I got a problem because I've been around. Y'all heard what I've been listening to, man. And I don't even think it's the hottest music, but it's just energy. It's energy, but I think it's just the new era of hip hop is
okay.
Like this drill music.
I got a question. Right now, who is the newest artist that you are listening to?
None.
No new artists?
None.
I can't name.
I know who the guys.
I'm rocking with BAKJ right now, yo.
Never heard of it.
I know you haven't. And bro, this is what I'm trying to tell y'all. So a lot of these new niggas, I don't know if they're drill music niggas. I don't know if they just op music. Like I don't know what this new wave of music really is. Besides everybody's catching a body, or everybody has ops and they want to go slime a nigga out, catch a hat. Like
that Pooh Shiesty.
Nick, I don't know when that.
Because I don't be listening to that shit.
What Nick? Bro, some of this shit is hot, nigga.
Look, some of it, like
this shit is hot.
Some of that song on Pooh album is hot.
Yeah, nigga, Pooh got some decent tracks, but they're not
the message. It's
message. Fuck the message, nigga. Cause a lot of these niggas they promote the same message, but it just does. It's not a hit that's really up there. You see what I'm saying? Like you got a whole bunch of
or what you
songs.
might consider a hit
Because there's no hit.
Of course.
Yeah, but there's no hit up there though, nigga. Like it's grimy, it's gritty, it's filthy, it's rugged, it's all
gangster.
That. It is so gangster,
it's ultra
vile,
gangster.
But it's no hit up there. You know, FDO comes on at the end, and he got that song with Glorilla up there, which is alright. You know, that's not. But I don't think those are hits.
I think the newest artist I'm listening to, and I don't even think Rome is new, but I've been doing a lot of Rome lately.
That's still Griselda, so that don't. You ain't branching out.
Hey,
like I said, the new nigga I'm listening to BAKJ. I'm listening to him.
I'll check him out tonight. BAKJ.
Yes, sir.
Look how you gotta sound it out.
Meet the Reek. Meet the
Reek.
Meet the Reek. But like I said, I don't know who these niggas is beefing with. Everybody beefing with somebody. So when I'm listening to these songs, I'm like,
it's like you gotta have ops in order to make music.
And that's what I'm saying.
You got to have
so
ops.
The next song that might come on, I don't know if this is the nigga that he talking about or not, because I don't know who's on these blocks. I don't know who these other niggas.
You gotta find their ass on Instagram. They be posting their shit on Instagram.
Yeah, nigga, and I'll be like, boy, I know I'm old because and then they ain't calling them ops no more. You trips and not like it's just a whole, bro.
Oh, it's not ops no more.
They don't call them ops no more. You a trip.
Oh, okay.
All right. Let's go ahead and move on to sports. NFL, of course, is starting up soon.
33 days.
Yes. And speaking of 30-something, Shador Stanton.
I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
Shout out to the Carolina Panthers. Anybody watch the game?
Yeah, I
this weekend?
saw it. They play good.
King gonna be all right.
They play good.
And Carson Beck played all right.
Yeah.
Carson Beck let that ball go.
Even though there was all a bunch of backups, but they did good. It was entertaining.
I'm sorry, Deb. Go ahead. Go Panthers.
Go Giants.
Yeah. So
Go Cowboys.
The Athletics tier list surveyed 35 eligible veteran QBs and said Shador Sanders ranked dead last, number 35. With some scathing comments from respondents. They say he's inaccurate at all three levels. They can't tell if he's going to get better, but there's a huge gap between him and competent QB play. He's not a on-time player. He can't really read through coverages, is a little bit heavy-footed, and they said he's thicker and harder to tackle than expected. There's no pause. But you shouldn't lose to him. And then it says, I sleep like a baby if I got to play him every week, one defensive coordinator says.
Kind of harsh.
That's very harsh.
I'm surprised it's not Jalen, the worst quarterback, as much hate as my quarterback gets, but that's really harsh on Shador.
Yeah.
That's really harsh.
Well, again,
he's 3-4 as a starter.
Right. What's Jackson Dart's record?
I don't know.
I'm just saying.
Why he got to come up?
Because
why you got to bring up Jackson?
There's
several other quarterbacks in the league you can bring up.
Obviously, he's ahead of Shador.
Which is some bullshit. That's what I'm trying to say. It's some bullshit.
Shit, and the other quarterback for the Saints is ahead of him. What is it, Tyler Shaw?
Yes, Tyler Shaw,
Yeah,
which is some bullshit.
Why you ain't bring him
now,
up?
the difference.
Exactly.
Now, all those quarterbacks that you had mentioned, right? Everybody went out of their way. We already done proved they went out of their way to sabotage this man. And what he did, what the scraps that he had, he made do. He created magic. So imagine if the man like he getting right now, the reps that he's getting, he's earning it. Because we don't show the stats. He's beating that, what's that, $50 million, $30-something million quarterback, Deshaun, and stats-wise?
Deshaun was ranked number 31.
I'm surprised that you ranked him lower than J.J. McCarthy, because I could have sworn that J.J. McCarthy was supposed to be the worst quarterback in the league.
So that's how you know these niggas is still hating on him. They, you know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody putting no name on this shit. Everybody's being anonymous. You know what I'm saying? The whole
one of those
nine.
I'm sure was
So-
Rex Ryan. One of those I'm sure was Rex Ryan.
Exactly. So everybody's hating on Shador once again. So until somebody put their name on it, I don't give creed to no anonymous white executives. Or even if they fucking black. But we know it's majority white, so that's what we're gonna put it at.
And I mean, is it fair to say like he's the worst starter? Like you say, he only played but so
He ain't
many
hardly
games
get no
last year.
reps.
Like, you know, he didn't. Gabriel played. Who played before? Flacco. Did Flacco start and
exactly.
stuff like,
So again, for him to beat them all out and didn't get as much reps as neither one of them, that shows you right there. Nobody gets put on an NFL team because your daddy is a Hall of Famer. You still got to earn that 53-man roster spot. That spot gives you a chance to win or lose game. Ain't nobody going out there performing at a high level just because. So when these execs, these anonymous execs, scouting defensive coordinators, all them niggas that's talking, until they come out and say it with they fucking chest, I don't care. Because like I said, the stats right now, and as far as training camp right now, he's beating Deshaun and Dylan Gabriel, and he was 3rd round to Shador 5th round. So just stick to that.
Yeah. I mean, they said Deshaun had a good day the other week. He threw 7 touchdowns, no interceptions.
With all the stats, if you add up all the stats from the 7-on-7, 11-on-11, and training cap, statistical wise, Shador is beating him head and toe.
Can't run out there the first day of the season. I'm sorry.
They're saying day 6 of the Browns training camp, Shador went 21 of 25, while Watson went 5 for 11.
See what I'm saying?
So it looks like they're working Shador to be the starting QB.
I told y'all a couple weeks ago, all they want Deshaun to do is look like a respectable quarterback to where they can trade his ass and get some type of trade asset for him and offload his damn contract. Because as soon as they be able to do that, then they can start rebuilding their team. If they catch lightning in the bottle with Shador, they're gonna take that money and the assets that they got from Deshaun and the upcoming draft first round coming. They're gonna upload and surround him with the weapons he need. All they need to do, beat him out.
Like I say, I'm still going with Deshaun first week of
Shador week 1 starter.
It looks like they're going to make Shador
week 1 starter. Like I said.
Okay.
And yeah, Deshaun is going to be the backup veteran QB in case something goes left, and then Dylan will be there if both suck. Because yeah, they still got Dylan Gabriel.
Listen, man, y'all gonna put some respect on that man's name, dog.
Who, Dylan?
No, I'm talking about Shador. That man ain't go from Jackson State, take them to win a championship, go to Colorado to a Division I program to where they saying him and his daddy couldn't do nothing. They go in, not only go in and win games, they got a Heisman Trophy winner, Travis Hunter out of that. They sit here going in the league. They sabotage this man because they hating. So all I'm just saying is,
I feel what you're saying, but at the end of the day, it's still the Cleveland Browns.
It's still what?
The Cleveland Browns.
I get you.
No, you don't.
No, because it's not. Even though it's the Cleveland Browns, nobody. You just can't pick your ass up and go on that field and training camp. You still got to earn that shit. Them niggas ain't. Them niggas. Even though it's the Cleveland Browns, you still got to bust your ass. So it's not just. They nobody handing out roster spots.
Okay, so we're going to go into Cleveland is in the north with Cleveland. It's Cleveland,
Pittsburgh,
Cincinnati,
and
Baltimore.
They last.
Yeah, dead last. Now, Charles said nobody's going to take Deshaun Watson's contract. That's like paying Portland, Carmelo Anthony, New York Knicks, Carmelo Anthony's price.
No, what they're going to do is they're going to eat up some of the contract. All they're trying to do is get a couple. If they get a 5th or a 6th round draft pick and somebody they'll eat up half his contract. He would be trade asset then.
I gotta see it. I got to see this. That's going to be an interesting situation in Cleveland. And then Cleveland just going to be a different team altogether anyway. You ain't got Garrett no more. So the defense, we'll see what their defense look like. Not like their defense was really like that anyway.
I mean,
and they had the best pass rusher in the league.
I mean, the player they got for Garrett, I mean, he ain't
Verse
no
is
bum.
nice.
Verse ain't no bum
Verse is
now.
nice, but he's not Garrett.
I mean, he was on the top rated. They was a half a game from the damn championship. So he ain't no slouch. You feel? And he's younger. Garrett, he's a out of this world motherfucking player. Yes, got to give him that. But Verse ain't no slouch now.
Yeah, but like, and no disrespect to Shador, but Verse was playing with whatchamacallit. It's totally different situation.
You still got to be a professional at the end of the day. You still got contracts that you got to earn, and the tape proves what you get to earn when your next contract comes up. And Verse is a young player, so he still you gotta still do business at the same time. Earn that shit and move on. Do what you gotta do, and then you earn wherever you gotta go.
Yes, indeed. Well, on a more positive note, my team, the Commanders, got a little bit stronger at the wide receiver role, where we signed our number 2 wide receiver, Stephon Diggs. Welcome home to the DMV. Back home, where he grew up and played college. He's going to be running shit as the number 2 receiver alongside Terry McLaurin for my Commanders, which gives Jaden Daniels a brand new target to throw to and extend this wonderful franchise that's fledging as it's going to take us to our first Super Bowl in a very long time.
When?
This season.
Mind you, Eric.
I just rolled my eyes. They laughed. I just rolled my eyes.
Listen, hey, everybody who's in the chat, that all of us, we got teams in the NFC East. Of course, he's Commanders, he's Eagles, Giants over here, Cowboys. So, we're going to be super biased. But, yeah, we laughing at that.
Yeah, we laugh at the Cowboys every
Yeah,
season.
well, guess what? We beat y'all ass. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, we beat y'all.
We beat y'all.
Split 50-50.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Either y'all go to the playoffs?
Yeah. We're going to the playoffs.
No, did y'all go last year? Y'all arguing about who beat
Jaden
who?
was injured.
He better come back with some weight on him.
Yeah.
He better come back with some weight on him.
Don't be an RG3 bus.
Yeah, so the Commanders have signed Stephon Diggs to a 1-year deal worth up to
That's a
$12
good
million.
signing. That's a good signing.
Yeah, you got a problem at the wide receiver. We got Scary Terry and goddamn Stephon
Well,
Diggs.
shit, you got to block your damn quarterback because y'all lost y'all left tackle.
I know. I said y'all. He did good, but we're not worried about y'all. We got DBs and quarters to cover. Like
We
we're
damn
not
sure
worried
do,
about
too.
that. But it's a good pickup, though. I
Yeah,
expect
no
y'all
doubt.
to win some games.
Y'all should win some games.
Yeah, I expect that.
Yeah.
But let's be
So
real.
what's the ranking order in NFC East then?
Oh God.
What's the ranking order?
I got Birds, Commanders.
Oh, you a hater. You a hater.
Cowboys
You
and
a-
Giants.
you
Just
a-
because the Giants.
You a hater.
Just 'cause
I
think,
love
like,
the nigga put the Commanders ahead of y'all.
I mean, how many games they won last year?
I like it.
They won more games than the
I like,
Commanders.
I like being under. We've always been underdog. We've been the underdog since we lost Manning.
I don't remember how many games.
Yeah,
we-
I don't think
we
they
just
even
didn't
won
have
4.
a good season because Jaden was injured the majority of the season.
So what you got? How you got the NFC East ranked?
Max and Dart.
I'll say Eagles. I'm biased, but I would say Eagles, Giants. But I think it's Eagles. I'm not. Ugh. Fuck that. Eagles, Giants, Commodores, Cowboys.
Y'all say
I'm a certified hater.
Go ahead. What you got your East rankings?
Well, of course, Commanders first. And I'll give credit to the Eagles second. I'll give the Giants third.
Look
and
at
of
these
course the
haters.
Cowboys on the
Of
fourth.
course,
Because the
Y'all
Cowboys
say-
suck.
y'all
The Cowboys
hate-
always
look at that hate.
when you need the Cowboys to show up the most, and this is always since the '90s.
Yes.
When you
look at
need
the
them to
hate,
show up,
boy.
they disappear.
Look
So
at
that's
the
the
hate.
that's the moniker we go by with the Cowboys.
Really? And we just gave y'all a game last year to make
You shouldn't have gave it to us.
Y'all gave y'all
You
one.
shouldn't have gave it to
we were
us.
beating y'all like y'all
You
was
shouldn't
like,
have gave
oh
it to
my
us.
God. See, this is what happens when you give life to people. So, all right, everybody gave theirs. I'm going Cowboys,
Ugh.
Eagles,
Ugh.
Commanders,
Ugh.
Giants.
Mhm.
That's my ranking.
Let's do the South. NFC.
Okay.
Panthers,
Tampa,
Saints and
Falcons.
Yeah. I mean.
You got a mad Baker Mayfield.
Who I'm about to say who's man in Tampa?
You got a mad Baker Mayfield and Vita Veta. You got two players on Tampa Bay that's
mad.
pissed off because they ain't getting paid nor they ain't getting traded. So I got Tampa Bay, Carolina.
Yeah, I
was the Saints.
I'm going
and
Falcons,
the Falcons.
then Saints. I'm doing Falcons, then Saints.
I'm going Saints and Falcons because you talking about first year Kevin Stefanski, second year my boy.
Y'all sleeping on the Giants. We ain't got a new offensive
coordinator.
I'm gonna give the Panthers their due because Bryce playing for his job. I think this year Bryce is going to be playing. I think he's playing for. I just think that if he doesn't get them to the playoffs next year, the draft is quarterback heavy. Right. So really, any quarterback this year who kind of your job in trouble next season.
Oh, yeah, where the nigga from Indiana went?
Raiders.
Vegas. But next year, the draft, they got what, six, seven quarterbacks?
Supposedly.
So, if it's a lot of jobs going to be in jeopardy next year. So I think Bryce is going to have the Panthers running. I kind of like the Falcons, depending on who they run out at their quarterback. Because they got two, and who's the other one?
Tua and the one that, what's the name, was already there.
Is Penix still there? Okay.
Penix. Penix. He was there. He was the starter.
Then I got Tampa and then New Orleans. That's how I see it.
Tampa, New Orleans. Yeah, that's because like I stated earlier, I don't really care about the West Coast in the NFL until they start winning and become a threat. Yeah, it's basically South, East, and
it's probably because we're over here too.
Yeah,
that plays a big.
I'm sure it's because we're over here. We were out west. I'm sure it'd be.
What can we expect from your boy this year, though? Travis. What is he? What can we expect?
He done bulked up. My boy got bulked up. Travis Hunter got bulked up. You look at a picture of rookie year now. He had some muscle on it. So I believe he will. I believe they're gonna play him more on the cornerback side. He'll still get his reps at the wide receiver, but they gonna focus on his ass on that defense. But real talk, if Aaron Donald do come back,
my God,
which I pretty much anticipate he will. I mean, nigga,
I'm scared of him.
We got him week 4, so we getting them out the way early. However the game play out, just get them out the way early.
Like I said, if Aaron Donald, if he comes back, which I think he will, he most likely will. He coming back. That's gonna be a scary ass.
We all got the Rams this year.
Yeah, everybody in the NFC East.
Yeah, we all got the Rams this year. Look, you can't double team but one of them. You can't double team but one of them.
And like I said, they just traded They traded Verse for Garrett. You know what I'm saying? So you just swap players and draft picks, and they pretty much had the defense that they was almost a half away from the championship. Then you come back and bring another all-time great in the middle. I mean, damn, nigga. I mean,
plus you got an all-time great quarterback. Like the Rams are going.
Is he an all-time great quarterback?
Stafford?
Yeah,
Matthew Stafford.
Look at the receivers he had. Somebody, they was talking about this shit.
Matthew,
look at the receivers he has had.
You're only as good as what you.
This
can work
nigga had
with.
Megatron. Look who he got right now. I mean,
Puka,
Devontae. I mean, he got a 3-headed monster out there. I mean, look at the receivers this nigga has had.
I think I give Matt Stafford more credit than Aaron. If you want to be real, I think Aaron be held in rarefied air that sometimes I don't think he really deserves like that.
Really?
They were holding on to what he used to be able to do back in the day for the longest.
I don't like Aaron Rodgers.
The Aaron that they were talking about is like eight plus years ago.
So mind you, the Stafford before he came the Super Bowl champion, Stafford was taking a lot of L's or mediocre.
Yeah, but you know how
he
Super
was
Bowl
mediocre.
Super Bowl changed the
so
whole
Aaron won a
outlook.
Aaron won a
Super Bowl so
right?
long ago. That shit don't even.
I mean, if you really want to be real, I mean, it's the same thing. Even though Stafford had a better chance last year to get back there, you feel what I'm saying? All his recognition has come late in his career. in the beginning to the middle, a little over 3/4 of his career, Stafford was a borderline mediocre, considered a mediocre quarterback. When he went to St. Louis, when he went to the LA Rams, when McVay got there, and that's when his career has changed. Now, he had a decent career number-wise. When it comes to winning the big game, Detroit you didn't hear about, like I said, he had Megatron in. It was okay.
They ran Megatron out the league. Okay, before I was at work this week. I met a 17-year-old. Boy was 7'2".
Okay. Does he ball?
Yes. I think he's the number one prep athlete in the country. He's going to Utah Prep, he said. Oh. Boy, like just tall for no reason. Just crazy.
I wouldn't be wanting to be 7'2". Yeah, because you can't hide. Niggas see you.
You can't. And you know that's the question you're going to get every
time.
Every probably 20 minutes. How tall are you?
Somebody staring at your ass and all that shit.
Like,
look, 7'2", like, and he's 17. Like, that's crazy. His growth spurt don't stop until like 21.
He said he going to Utah Prep, so you know what I'm saying. But I found out the kid that was from here that went to Arizona State is now the Spurs backup.
Oh,
I got to look it up, but he's the backup to Wembanyama. He played high school basketball here about 2 years ago.
How about I found out my son's AAU coach used to coach Day'Ron Sharp from the Nets.
Okay. So your son is gonna be going to the league then?
I hope so.
I hope.
Any of them.
I hope.
Because my brother-in-law plays, I think he's in Hungary now. Like he just got picked up again. Like he's been
Shout out
playing.
Heavy Savage.
Yeah, Chavez been playing since he been out. Since he graduated from USC. Yo, he been overseas living.
USC
Southern.
Trojans.
Southern
Yeah, he was playing with the brothers.
Mobley.
Yeah, the Mobley brothers.
Yeah. Man.
Cool.
Shout out Heavy Chevy, man.
And he used to play with Seventh. Like that's how Seventh even came. Like they put all that pressure on Seventh, but obviously we see Chavez was the one holding that bitch down.
Cool. Y'all got anything else to discuss?
Nah, that's about it.
Hey man, shout out Pooh Shiesty, man. And all the Pooh Shiesties out there, man. I just want y'all to make better decisions, man. Just think first before you react, man. No matter how you were raised, just think first.
And if you haven't listened to the Rick Ross album, do listen to it. Even though with all the features, like I said,
You gonna mark it for him?
Yeah,
I hear that.
Hey, I got. Hey, listen. He got, like I said, it's 3.5 mics all day. It's with all the features. It's 3.5 mics all day. If you haven't listened to it, listen to it.
Oh, and with that being said, shout out Carolina 252.
Big Carolina.
Big Carolina. He's about to put me on something. I'm excited. You know my birthday coming up in a few weeks.
Shout out Leo season.
It's Leo season, man. It's Leo season, dog. It's a rooftop party coming up. I'm so excited. Man. My birthday on the 22nd, yo. So it's like, y'all know how long I've been trying to put these parties together. And like just to have somebody be like, yo, let's coordinate something. Let's coordinate, man. So shout out to him. And also shout out to my nigga Dot, man. Dot's on the rebound. About to be back outside too, yo.
Cool. All right. Well, it's been a good 2 hours, 36 minutes. Make sure if you got this far, you like, comment, subscribe, share.
Yo, we are we got like 1,200 more likes on a subscription on YouTube. Let's get to that 10K mark because we're gonna need some people to monitor the chats and everything. We're trying to get that live call in. Run these numbers up, baby.
Yeah.
Like, share, subscribe, comment. You know what to do.
LLP.
Peace.